Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome on in. Happy, dude, Wednesday. We finally made it, and our hero, Starlight Billy, is finally here, dude. I've been really excited for this character, and man, I just can't wait to try him out and just get some Starlight Billy action up in here. Let me just read up on chat really quick, and then we'll do the ritual. Don't think I forgot about the ritual. Alright, what's going on, Spade, Malachi, and Ash? What's going on, guys? Welcome, dude. Oh, man. Billy is so cool. I don't know how to use him properly. He was kind of weak, or I'm dumb. Oh, I mean, Ash, you probably just take, did you fully build your Billy up? And he just came out, too. Like, it'll probably take some time to, like, for us to, like, really lock in and understand his kit. Like, dude, it's gonna take me a bit of time to also break down Billy and, like, really understand how to play this character as well, but I'm so excited, man. Make sure you gather the supplies to build him up upwards. That's gonna 100% help. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, skills, your drive disc, even the W engine as well. Very big power spike. And your leveling as well. Level 60 spike is honestly really important. So a lot of factors, right, for building up a character as well. It wasn't mine. Oh, okay. Oh, my B. I'm still saving for Norma. Ooh, yeah. Good save, Ash. Man, I can't wait to see, like, what Norma can cook up. Speaking of which, the live stream, guys, should be coming next Friday for the version 3.0 live stream, okay? So, yo, fingers crossed we get some good stuff coming for version 3.0, man. It's gonna be a brand new season. I'm very hyped. Yeah, and just as a reminder, as usual, our watch party for the live stream, the version 3.0 live stream, will be on Saturday. Next Saturday. So it'll be one day after. So yeah, if you guys want to tune in for that stream and just watch us react to the live stream, that would be really cool. I used Billy, Dylan, and someone else. Ooh, probably Lucia, Ash? Generally speaking, when it comes to Rupture, Dylan is like the go-to second, and then Lucia is like the go-to third as well. So like in terms of the comp order, it's gonna be your DPS, Dylan, and then Lucia. Everyone's kind of rocking that, so probably gonna be Billy's best in slot there. Good luck with the Norma pose? Yeah, good luck with the Norma pose, Ash. I'm definitely probably pulling on Norma as well. I just don't know between which accounts I'll be pulling Norma on. I'll have to get more information before I finalize and make a decision on which account should get the Norma. I feel like if anything, Norma and Valina might go pretty well together, and I'm planning on getting probably Premia and Valina to be on the same team, so Norma might be in the third slot, but again, I have to wait to see more information on that. Dylan was DPSing through, so I screwed up the team. Maybe because, oh, double physical. With the Tiger Girl. Oh, Chufufu. Happens to the best of us. Maybe a support agent would be better. Either Yinhu or Lucia. Oh, Yinhu is going to be... Oh, speaking of Yinhu, guys, remember that little, like, sneak peek about the A-ranks that I was talking about? Well, guess what? It's finally confirmed. Monato and Yinhu are getting a rerun. So, yeah, the tip that we provided, that if you go on HoYoLab and go to the records tab, it will show you the, like, A-rank for, like, what? The second phase. So a very good source there if you really want to see what A rank is coming out for phase 2 of the version. Well, I would do that next time. Hey, I hope I'm not... Hey, Taylor, right on time, my brother. Nah, we didn't start anything at all yet, dude. I didn't even do my usual ritual. Hey, Taylor, not late at all. That's right. Hello, and let's go. Oh, I pray you stand built in the first... Oh, thank you so much, Taylor. Man, thank you so much, man. I really hope we can hit early, man, because, man, I'm kind of going down that, like, arc where I want to start getting at least a character to M6. So any win is big here, dude. Any win, dude. And early, beating the 50-50, anything would be nice here, dude. So I can start that journey to M6ing Sunbringer. That would be cool. Great job, Mantra. Oh, awesome, Taylor. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh, did you get some Monatos from Billy's banner? I'm really glad that Monato and Yinhu are finally back. Actually, my own Monato and Yinhu aren't actually M6 as well. Let's take a peek here very quick.
I always feel at ease.
Still building them as well. My Yinhu should be 4? Oh my god, my Yinhu is not even M6, dude. So M4 for Yinhu. And I think my Monito is M4 as well? Oh, 5! So I'm actually pretty close to I hope by the end of this post session, I can max out both of them. Want to always try to max out those A ranks. Like a little project of mine. Always a nice spike as well. I want to do 2 tempos. Ooh. I had M4 Monito before this banner. Oh, okay. You have many polychromes. Yeah, we do, Ash. We do. I know we don't talk about it much, too, but I also do have monochromes. This is my main account. I have 2 other, like, kind of like F2P accounts. But for my main account, the goal is essentially to try to get every single agent. That's why I have majority of the agents, and for the most part, too, I try to spread it out to my other accounts so my other accounts can help. For example, my new account has Premia, so I feel like there's probably no need for me to get Premia yet anyway on this main account. And I also have Ju Yuan and Ching Yi as well. And Ace technically has Hugo, so if I ever want to like test and do some Hugo stuff, I can hop on Ace's account. But the only ones I really don't have and like really played much, honestly, is Banyue, Yatari, and Cecilia. But for the most part, I've got my hands and tried out every single agent in the game. Just those 3. But I am looking at Banyue as my one of my star DPS for the new account progression. So Premia and Banyue. Technically, pretty much like the Krampus group, right? I want the new account to like kind of have them as the main DPS star. So yeah, the new account is working hard, stacking up those polychromes, and I'll get the W engine, their best in slot teams, and just, you know, kind of have fun with them because I don't have them yet. So that'll be really cool. Cecilia, I am still debating on what I want to do there. I think Cecilia most likely has to go on my Wise account because my Wise account does have Seed. So I think Cecilia and Seed, obviously, very great pairing. And yeah, I'll probably get Cecilia down the road on my Wise account. But right now, everybody's essentially saving up for Season 3 because Season 3 takes the biggest priority. I need to kind of see where the meta's shifting because it's looking pretty dang hard to do some like critical node, your SD, your Shiryu defense, and your DA deadly assault. There's a lot of like, man, it's been pretty difficult for those game modes. So I'm trying to plan accordingly and just make sure I'm spending my polychromes at the right places and building up the necessary teams to help me get through these tough times because these are pretty tough times right now, man. It's actually pretty rough, but very cool. Oh, man. Holy cow. What else is there? Oh, yeah, and I didn't really finish yet. But the monochrome, so I've never personally converted my monochromes to polychromes. I know we have a lot of monochromes, but I've never converted. I don't even know how to convert. How do you even convert it? I just bought them, so generally speaking, and, you know, this is because I'm a content creator, so I try to make sure I'm just, like, saved up for any emergency pulling that I need. Maybe, like, a special collab. Like, who knows, man? Like Honkai Star Rail Fate collab. Like, who knows what's on the horizon? So, like, I would not be surprised if down the road Zenless got some crazy collab, and, like, I just need to be ready. So, my monochrome I have never touched. And I'm essentially just using this as my super backup. This is my super backup for in case an emergency happens, like a special collab. Or who knows, right? My god, playable Bell and Wise, for example. And I'm not talking about Pyroas, I'm talking about Bell and Wise. That's an M6 worthy emergency, I would say. So yeah, monochrome's been saved up. I'm using that as my super secret stash, okay? But yeah, never converted, and all the polychromes we generally have is generally just through, like, events and stuff. I've not pulled in quite a while on this account, so that's pretty, so I'm actually very excited for the Billy. Man, I skipped 2 characters. My god, it's crazy. Yeah, he has big plans though. Oh yeah, I need to get an M6 character. The big plan is to get an M6 potentially Sunbringer because we do a lot of like these game modes such as tower climbing, and I think just having like a strong character like an M6 Sunbringer would just help my climb much faster. Even Threshold Simulation is becoming quite hard. I've talked about this many times, dude, but Threshold is actually getting kind of hard, and I want to try to get like these top ranking percentages, right? But to really do that, I need to really funnel more resources into vertical investments. Horizontal is nice for a lot of team coverage, but personally, in my opinion, those top percentiles and stuff like that, like Threshold, Battle Trial, these kind of promote vertical investment a little bit more, in my opinion. Just having your decked out agents coming in with one team that's just super juiced is going to be the way to climb faster, right? It saves a lot of time. Oh my god, we are doing Tao. What's going on, Dennis? Oh, never mind. Posey. This guy. I want Ye Shengguang in her skin. Oh, yeah. It's a very pretty skin. I really love this skin. Very cute and pretty outfit. Though I'm not gonna lie, her OG outfit is also really nice as well. So, like, man. Sometimes I even flip between the two, just because I think her OG outfit is, like, also really nice. And very, like, warrior worthy, right? Like, she's just rocking the warrior style, man. Like a Blade Master. Tower next time. Oh, yeah, 100%, guys. Next time, because this is probably going to be more of a shorter stream, but on Saturday, we are building up our Billy, and I am going to spam Tower with Billy, man. Like, Billy only. At least Billy only teams. Yeah, I'm just going to rock the Billy, try to get him his top 1% or whatever, and just try to test him out and have fun with him. Oh my Johnny, we are doing silly Billy pose. That's right, Dennis. Junior? Question mark? Hey Ace. We have Starlight Knight and then Silly. Oh, that makes sense. I'm glad Billy trial in Lost Void. Oh, that's how I'll deal with. Oh, well, save. Oh, that is, dude, that is really cool, Taylor. Yeah, man, like that's a good call out as well, right? Because like I said, I haven't really played Banyue and Yidhari and like Cecilia much, but I did play them in Lost Void, so that is such a good opportunity to actually play some of those agents. And low-key, inside Lost Void, you know how there's like a training dummy? I was just practicing Banyue and doing like the many different combos, because Banyue is a really hard character, and you really need to understand where you are in his combo string, because he plays kind of like a fighting character. Like, if you ever play like those fighting games, it's kind of essentially the same thing. They really turned Banyue into like this like fighter character, you know what I'm saying? And his combo is really important in understanding where you are. So that kind of requires a bit of understanding his animations, what kind of attacks, like where you are in the attack string, essentially, right? And I would just, dude, I was fighting this training dummy for like 10, 20 minutes, man. I'm like, ooh, this is cool. And that's why I'm like, dude, I need to get Banyue for the new account, because he's just so fun, dude. So yeah, I mean, it's a great way to have the new account kind of representing our Krampus DPS, right? So Premia and Banyue would be the star for that account. I think that's a great plan. But yeah, dude, M6 GUN on ult and M6 Jane on main, Taylor. Let's freaking go, dude. Yeah, I know we talked about it many times, but I really do hope they make these characters much more affordable or accessible, man, because, or either buff them, right? It's one of the two. We'll always go back to that, but it's one of the two, because these characters need a little bit more love, dude. By a little, I mean a lot. That's the cool thing. You click on polychromes. That's how pure I'll Wait, click on polychromes? What do you mean? So, like, if I wanted to convert it, I hit on the poly... Oh! Bro, I never even knew this. That's crazy. So, when you actually just click on the polychromes, you can actually just convert it into... Oh, well, you click on the polychromes, you can convert monochromes to your polychromes. Interesting. Can you also buy it in, like, the shop as well? Oh, no, the shop only sells... Oh, sorry. The 24-hour shop... Where am I going? The 24-hour shop only transfers polychromes, right? Oh, here we are. Yeah, it's polychromes only. So no actual monochromes. Interesting. Okay, cool. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Doesn't even know how to convert. I legitimately never did it once. If Bell and Wise are playable, we will get them M6 by just playing. Yeah, exactly, Dennis, exactly. I talked about it before, but yeah, you're right. Generally speaking, MC-related characters should be accessible for all, since we are the main character, right? So I think that'd be very cool. And honestly, I'm praying that that does happen, because I do not want to pull for an M6 twice. I'm kind of invested already into Lady Sunbringer. So yeah, let's keep all Bell and Wise-related characters... Please be free. I beg you. I can't afford 2 M6s. That's way too much characters to miss out on, man. And I need to play new characters. It's in my blood. That's the cool thing. You click on polychrome. Genshin did that. HSR did that. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. Speak your truth, my brother. That would be nice. If not, I would be over. Yeah, because Ace was, like, really in a tight spot because, like, he also wants to pull for Haramasa. But Wise character, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not, like, super playable Wise, it's still, like, a character that Ace really respects, and Ace loves Wise, and I love Bell, and Wise as well. So, like, my god, am I gonna get, like, and this is just, like, saying, but if Pyros is not, like, gacha, like, I'm actually, sorry, if he is gacha, I'm legitimately just screwed, because it's like, what do? I can't afford that. That's too much, man. So I don't want to have to be in a tough position like that between choosing between Sunbringer and our MCs. So yeah, let's make them free so I don't have to do that. Honkai Impact III had a B rank MC. Ooh, Kiana Castellana. Wow, cool name. And when we got different versions of our MCs, oh yeah, I thought of a good tower thing they can do. They should add an ambush modifier to turn off flashes as a toggle. If you turn it on, adds... Oh! Yo, Taylor, I like the idea you're cooking, dude. That way it gives options, right? I do like that. That's a good point. Get a little bit more rewarded for, you know, having, like, a harder difficulty. I think that's true. Oh my god, the tryhards would go so wide, right? Isolde with no indicators, right? You understand. Nah, Thrall with no indicators almost pissing me. Oh, Thrall is... I'm not gonna lie, Thrall is actually pretty tough. He's a bit, especially since, like, you know, sometimes you have to, like, monitor both of them with Sobek as well. It can be pretty tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Thrall no indicator would be insane. Exactly, Taylor. That is so true, man. Lots of lots of hard bosses in the new tower. I will say, I feel like the new boss, the new boss, Scorch Horizon, he feels actually pretty slow, actually. His attacks are, like, really slow, and I feel like he doesn't have too many multi-hits. So, like, you know how, like, sometimes it's, like, one flash indicator, and then it's like, oh, just kidding, I'm actually 3 attacks, brother! And he just swings like no tomorrow. Like, a lot of bosses do that. My god, Dead and Butcher, Notorious Dead and Butcher, 1 indicator, 8 spins or whatever? Oh my god, like, but I feel like the Scorch Horizon doesn't have too many of those, which I appreciate. Very cool. I want them to bring back Bringer in Tower! Just Xiao Guang it, mate. Yeah, exactly, just Xiao Guang it. Keep all the bosses in Tower, exactly. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Taylor, I would really like them to just have all the bosses in there as well. It's fun to keep it kind of cycling and refreshed, right? Because, man, if we don't fight Bringer in, like, a year, can you imagine having to fight him later on and after a year? And it's like, damn, how does this boss even work? So that's why I kind of think the new, like, having more options is great, just so you can kind of get a little bit of a refresher about how this boss's animations and attack patterns are like. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty hard to, like, remember from stuff like a year ago. I barely remember. Exactly, Ace, exactly. It sucks waiting for a rerun. I wish Miyabi would get her Miyabu released. That would be so cool, dude. The entirety of HSO Section 6, I guess just HSO, yeah, Section 6 having, like, their whole, like, Bootopia group. That would be kind of, not Bootopia, but, like, their Bang Boo group would be kind of cool. Well, now he does. Now come Yeshungo in her own skin and own Bang Boo on release. I sense favoritism. Because Void Hunter, Yishun got Beeline and her own skin too. Because she was a Void Hunter level. That's right, Void Hunter diff, exactly. It's weird to, I think Beeline for Shengguang, because Beeline does physical damage. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh, never mind, Beeline is Yunquei. Yeah, Yunquei, yeah. Sprout is for, Ye Shengguang. But, yeah, Beeline is still Yunquei Summit. So, still faction-related there. Yeah, Sprout is for Ye Shengguang. Beeline is mostly used for Yishuan teams, because only, well, yeah, exactly, yep. I was mistaken because of the attributes. Yeah, exactly, dude, yeah. The attribute can, yeah, it can definitely throw us off sometimes. He gets confused, I understand that. Too bad Beeline doesn't throw... Oh my god! Wait, throwing ether rocks would be kind of fire, no? And by fire, I mean ether! That's crazy! Ether rocks, exactly! My god! It should have been Auric Ink. Oh my god, Auric Ink? Rocks? Oh my god, that's crazy. Chirp, chirp, exactly! The Qingming bird agrees! Do y'all think we will ever get to a point in Deadly Assault we won't see Defile or Thrall anymore like in season... Oh, yeah, I think so, Taylor. I think so, man. Dude, it's... like it's really hard to say if they'll be gone like absolutely completely, because it really depends on. This is the take. This is the take. If Defiler or Thrall was to come back, it would be to mainly promote a character that currently has a rerun or has a new banner. So, for example, Billy is out right now. They would definitely try to do a plan where, like, Billy can crush the next rotation of Deadly Assault bosses, because that's how sales work. Every other team that doesn't really have a buff that really helps them is going to struggle, while Billy, the newest character, is going to crush it, right? So it's always going to be like that. So, for example, we haven't seen UCC in a goddamn long time. Why did UCC come back? Well, most likely probably because of Cecilia in Seed, right? It's such like an electric focus boss. Also has ether weakness as well. But like, man, they really like tried to double down on like, let's bring back the good old UCC. Cecilia's here, Seed's coming. Let's make it easier for these two so they can crush the content, baby. I want to hug Arya. I want to hug all the Angels of Delusion. Man, can I join? I learned that goddamn choreography, boy. Woo! Let's freaking go, dude. I can dance. Trust me, I can dance. I can join that group, man. Let me join as the honorary member of Angels of Delusion, man. I mean, I'll even put on a wig for you. Don't we all want to hug Arya? Facts, facts. Exactly. Well, probably not. Some gacha games, after a while, just does it. Like level groups for a level group, you get these bosses and other bosses, yeah. That's interesting. None of the Hoyo games so far as I know. If you can't fight the latest boss, too bad. Last time Bringer was in Tower's Last Stand. Oof, yeah, man. It's pretty rough. And that's one of the reasons why. Because, like, we also talked about, like, Miyabi rerun, right? Like, Miyabi is, like, phenomenal for, like, Bringer, right? Even Yanagi is also great for a Bringer, right? Because, you kind of want to disorder. When you disorder, it does, like, increased damage to the eyeball. You know that eyeball you have to break? Yeah, and it's much easier if you have disorder to break it. And, you know, I mean, these characters haven't gotten a rerun in a while. But, yo, imagine Miyabi or Yanagi gets a rerun and then suddenly Bringer's right there. Oh, my God. Bringer was Miyabi's boss, and he had been gone for... Damn! It's been over a year since Bringer? That's freaking insane. Punishing Grey Raven does the same. Oh, none of the big three, I mean. Maybe once they get older. Yo, what's going on, Phoenix? Welcome on in. How you doing today? Genshin will do it sooner or later. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of games will probably go down that path, right? All of the content and buffs and all of these cool stuff is gonna mainly promote the newest characters, right? We kind of just have to accept that. That's just how, like, the cookie kind of crumbles, right? Yeah, so, like, Billy is out right now, but he is new. They wouldn't make, like, the current DA, like, promoted for Billy just because he just came out and people need to build him first. But after this DA reset, oh my god, watch there be like a lot of like bosses that is just great for Billy, right? And like 100% it will happen. They're not gonna give good old Billy a boss he can't beat up because they want us to be like, yo, Billy's so OP, bro. My god, did you see that 1000% physical damage buff or rupture or something? Like, god damn, Billy is crushing it, man. I knew I should have pulled for him, man. What a great character. And then, like, 2 years later, without any buffs for good old Billy, now he's just sitting there sad, waiting for his, waiting for, like, I don't know, a sequel to the Starlight Knights or something. But, yeah. Just don't be deceived by, like, a character's strength because of the current meta and, like, the current buffs and bosses that they have to fight, yeah? That's just something to always consider before you really, like, wonder, is this character really strong? Because right now, man, Billy's probably gonna be the strongest, if not one of the strongest, for the next DA rotation. We'll have to see on the bosses and stuff. Bring back Bringer with control skill. Oh, that would be insane, Taylor. This is how Bringer can still win. True. You can always just revamp. How about a Notorious version of a boss, right? We have Notorious Pompeii, Notorious Marionette, Notorious freaking Dead End Butcher. Why not? Why not Notorious anything? Wait, if Bringer had miasma, he can't get frozen during miasma phase? Oh, wow. And change Bringer weakness. Oh, true. I guess if there was a Notorious version, you can also add and mess around with a little bit of the attributes and stuff. It's kind of like Pompeii, right? A little bit. one Pompeii is more focused for... Regular Pompeii is more focused to Anomaly, I believe. And then the Fire version, the Notorious version, is promoted more for, like, chain attack and, like, defensive assist. And, like, you get crit damage when you do those. So, 2 different styles of Pompeii. One for Anomaly and one for more crit style. Yeah, it'll make him as hard as the other new bosses. Exactly. Last year, January. Oh, my God. Pretty sure the last time we had Bringer was like 2.1. Damn, dude, that is so long. Oh, my God. Holy cow. I haven't really thought about it until you guys really mentioned it, but damn, Bringer is just exiled. Devastating. They locked him in the dungeon. Oh, yeah. They locked that they locked him in the dungeon and threw that key all the way to the depths of the ocean. They threw it to Bootopia, man. Wait, what Shiryu physical boss will they have for Billy this Friday? Maybe Miasmic Jane. Ooh. Yeah, that's an interesting one, Taylor. Though my one thing with Miasmic Jane is that even though she has physical weakness, her stun is just not long enough, and she's mainly more for Anomaly, like focus style bosses. So I think if there was like another physical boss they would want to throw in, it has to be somebody different, I feel like. Yeah, man, because, dude, Jane's stun bar lasts is like, why even have one? My God, I blink and that thing is gone. No good characters? Just disorder it, mate. No good characters for ice resistant boss? Just Miyabi it, mate. Have you Shungwan? Just, there we go. Just Nekomata at this point. I hope Miasmic Jane never leaves tower, or maybe they added Miasmic. Ooh, that would be insane, having like another agent Miasmic version. Notorious big at this point, JoJo. I was talking about the rapper, but yeah. Regular Pompeii has been in DA. Yeah, Phoenix. It's been a very long time, dude. Notorious Pompeii just kind of makes way more appearances because it's supposed to help promote like some of those chain attack users that are like fire, kind of like Soldier 11 and like Evelyn. Those are really good bosses for both of them. Where's my man Typhon Destroyer? Typhon is just too easy that I don't think he'll ever come back, to be honest. Because a lot of teams, like back in the day when Typhon was actually around, one of the best bosses for Typhon was the low-key, like the OG Cunning Hairs, right? You could do like A-rank Ambi, A-rank Billy, and Nicole. Let's just say Nicole because she only has an A-rank. But yo, to be determined, S-rank Nicole, I'm pretty confident will probably come in the future. But yeah, that team can just kind of rock and like style on Typhon, man. So I don't think Typhon's ever coming back. Unless, you know, but like, you know, if they want to bring him up, they can just probably give him a chunky more HP, right? Like, HP, just throw that thing in there. HP would solve all of their problems, right? He was the easiest, 100% speed. Exactly, dude. Exactly, dude. Because the thing about Typhon is he kind of stunned himself. You didn't really need much of a stun agent or much impact to, like, push for those finals because he gets impaired and he just gets a big chunk of days built up. So you didn't necessarily need a stunner. It would be nice to keep the combos, like, consistent because even after the impairment, you are still missing a little bit of the stun and you probably want to stun ASAP because that would probably push for one final stun window towards the last couple seconds of the battle. But yeah, it was pretty chill. It was pretty chill, man. Guy was basically just killing himself. They don't have no physical rupture boss that has one. Oh, yeah, exactly, Taylor. I wonder if one will come up in the future, though, right? Because, like, man, a lot of people have, like, their specific bosses they want to, like, kind of crush, right? Like Arya, or sorry, Angels of Delusion. Great for, like, Vesper and even, like, Sweeper and stuff, right? And then, like, Scorch Horizon, obviously for Premiere. But then coming in with Billy, it's like, okay, let's see where Billy will fit in, like, best. Like, be best of the best, right, for this boss. Monato has the same problem. His stun window is not... Oh! Yo, Phoenix! My brother, I'm so glad you freaking said that, dude. Because, like... dude, low-key, Monato is currently in the current SD. And this guy is freaking abysmal, man. He's freaking abysmal. Like, the buff or something is just not enough. Even when you're using Miyabi... To be fair, I used Miyabi Vivian because I don't have Nangong, but, like, my god, the difference between Nangong and Vivian is quite wild. Even with, like, Miyabi, Vivian, and, like, Yuzaha, whatever, Astra, like, it actually kind of struggles versus Monato, dude, which is kind of crazy, because this buff is actually still pretty solid for Vivian and Miyabi, right? Because it's kind of promoting a boom damage, which is great for Vivian, and then when you do a boom or something, that's like, what, ice, res, or reduced or something, even ice damage boost too, I think, for Miyabi. This freaking rotation is crazy. Monato is, I think, out of the three, Monato is actually the hardest. I had to cheat, yo, and guess what? Like, my god. My Defense Force team even did better than my Miyabi comp. Like, how crazy is that? And this is why I'm telling you, man, I think the Defense Force team is legitimately not even coping, but probably one of the best teams, man. This team's consistent damage is just so good that even when they don't have a buff at all, it just the damage is so consistent and good, man. We tested out on Scorched Horizon, crushed his, but which is kind of like more focused for Anomaly, but like whatever. Defense Force said screw that, and then even on Monato, boom, crushed it, got a higher score than even my Miyabi comp as well. Again, my Miyabi doesn't have her current best in slot team because my Wise account is saving, so I kind of just want to lean more towards on the saving side and kind of check out the meta before I commit my Polychromes. But yeah, it was pretty rough. Monato was pretty rough this rotation for me. I'm still trying to push for the 100k. I actually have to clear that like after stream or something still, because I did not get 100k yet on my Wise account. It's pretty rough, but for the first time ever, guys, I think my Wise account will probably have to skip on the 100k, man. This rotation is just really freaking wild, man. I didn't consider Thrall a Rupture boss because it has, 953 defense. Oh, no ads. Typhon Destroyer is one of the few bosses with an ice weakness and can be frozen. Ooh. Thrall is also not a Rupture boss, but a stun boss for Dialing Yi Shengguang. The only Rupture boss in the game is Wandering Hunter, and one who is... Yeah, exactly, dude. It's so weird. But, like, yeah, like... Wandering Hunter is indeed a Rupture boss, right? But, yeah, it does... Like, I guess another technically Rupture boss is not Fiend, Priest. Priest is technically, like, another Rupture boss because it's supposed to be for Yi Xuan. Which is probably going to be a good boss, honestly, for Billy. I wouldn't be surprised if Priest actually comes back for the next rotation, and even if she doesn't, like, have, like, a physical weakness, they'll probably give her, like, Billy a crazy buff, so it kind of makes up for it. So now Billy can still crush Fiend. Sorry, not Fiend. Keep saying Fiend. Priest. Though, I guess Fiend is weak to physical as well. True, which is hilarious. Rupture... only got one boss. Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess, yeah. I think we can probably consider Priest in there as well as a Rupture, so, like, probably, Wandering Hunter and Priest. But since the buff exists, you can do 40k with Silly. Ooh, nice. Yeah, maybe we get another Rupture boss. Like, oh, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, Dennis. Because, honestly, you can just slap on the title of Notorious and call it anything you want. We've seen it with Dead and Butcher, and then, like, Notorious Dead and Butcher. We've seen it with Pompeii and Notorious Pompeii. Just slap on the Notorious, problem solved. Shit, Billy needs a best in slot boss. Hey, yo, Jimmy, Billy's suffering over here. On it, boss, Notorious. Wandering Hunter. Actually weak to physical? My god, they wouldn't do that, right? That's crazy. We just, like, read him like a book if that's the case. They have to add more Rupture bosses, Wilkie. Yeah, I think so too, Ace. Two is just kind of, like, pretty little, right? Like, especially when you're comparing, like, say, like, maybe, like, more attack-style bosses, right? Yeah, exactly. What's funny is that Premier want to manual chain during stun windows. I guess you can use Yi Xuan for every boss, which is crazy, yeah. And that's what dude, and this is why I talked about, like, and this is why Yi Xuan is, like, one of the best characters, because even without her best in slot buff, she's constantly performing at a very high level, even without the craziest of buffs, or even, like, their opponent being, like, weak to ether or anything, right? She's pretty neutral at that ground, and even at the neutral game, my god, she's probably one of the best, if not the best. So that's why she's, like, just very strong overall, right? And yeah, so just, like, overall, we have to, like, really wait to see, like, where Billy really lies, or Starlight Billy, because right now, man, he's probably going to get some crazy buffs, and it might look like the numbers are juiced, and he should be, like, in tier 0, which, you know, he could be as well, you know? I have to, like, play him myself and, like, kind of, like, figure out how I think about him, but, yeah. Maybe accept Nightmare since she has 400 defense or something like that, and lots of HP. Ooh! Good call out, Taylor. That's probably a weakness of Rupture, right? Because Rupture ignores defense. So how do you kind of negate that? Well, you give a boss more HP, and you know, for people who generally don't really like, yeah, that's everything. It's kind of like League almost, right? Like in League, I used to play League of Legends back in the day, and it's like, if you just stacked a lot of like HP and no armor, well, your HP, the value for your HP is very diminished, right? Because you don't have the backup and the defense to like kind of reduce the amount of HP you'll lose. And the defense is just way more valuable with the combination of HP together. Now, if the enemy team doesn't have much, I guess, like, damage, or maybe it's even split damage between, like, say, like, magic damage or attack damage, HP has a lot more value since you can kind of negate both styles of damage. Man, is this like some Pokemon thing as well? Like, with special defense, and, like, defense, like, special attack and attack, like, that kind of thing, right? So, HP always has a lot of value because it's in the middle ground. It's always negating, like, kind of like two forms of damage and stuff like that, right? But yeah, you're totally right though, man. If you want to kind of like hit on Rupture a little bit, just give it more HP because, but then their defense is probably lower, right? You can't just give a boss more HP and not lower their defense. So if they have lower defense, then characters with like you know, attackers would probably shine more. So good call out, dude. That's a very good point, man. Whether it's like low HP and higher defense, which is good for Rupture, or lower HP or lower defense and more HP is probably good for more attackers, right? Since we don't have to worry about too much defense and need that much pen. Primordial Nightmare? You can use an agent for every boss if you don't care about results. Spade, my man, give this guy a token, man. He is spilling the facts, dude. This is what Ace does. Yeah, as long as it's not an ice character, you can use Yishrin. That's me. That's Ace. Ice resistant character. I think Rupture bosses have. Oh damn, that is crazy, Taylor. That's actually so much HP. I wonder if they like generally consider that though. So if a boss like, if Rupture bosses have like 1,500 defense, does that mean their HP is generally lower than like your average boss that has lower defense? Is that how they kind of balance it? I don't really look into like bosses' defense and HP, but I wonder if that's like but that sounds like a good strategy though, right? Like, Rupture bosses obviously don't care about defense, so let's just give a boss a lot of defense so other styles of DPS can struggle while Rupture has, like, a nice breeze. Just Miyabi it at that point. When I've a doubt, Miyabi it. League of Legends 2018 was good. Ooh, Dennis, you actually played some League back in the day, too. Yeah. Actually, I think that's probably around the same time that I kind of stopped, Dennis. Like, at least from, like, a hard grinding kind of mindset. I probably played a couple games every now and then with friends, but, I mean, nowadays, I kind of just completely stopped. But, yeah, back in the day, man, I spent a lot of time on that game. I still watch it, though. Watching it is fun. I love watching it and, like, kind of just checking out the teams and stuff like that. Watching it's fun. I actually watch it with Ace at times. I played League in 2018 once, and then I played in 2024. And then called it there. Oh, wow. So, actually, Dennis, that's actually pretty recent, dude. 2024, wow. This is very fair. League is, yeah, exactly. I just realized something. I honestly believe Nekomata was meant to be a physical anomaly. Ooh, how so? It says after any squad triggers assault or next. Oh, yeah, exactly, Taylor. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, which is very interesting, right? Because Nekomata does do more EX special damage. I think it can stack up to 2 times, right? Yeah, it stacks up to 2 times. So once you inflict like an assault, she does more damage. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting how they do that, right? They should probably put it more, if they really want it to be more like crit focus and stuff like that, it probably honestly shouldn't be like relying too much on the assault because, yeah, you probably want to have like a decent amount of assaults coming in. So like maybe, like the thing is, if you're mono physical, even if you are not like an anomaly character, like for example, Nekomata Dylan, I think Dylan can just help you build a lot of assault naturally as well. Like Dylan actually kind of crushes when it comes to like physical buildup. So you could still probably get away with it without having like an anomaly character. But yeah, you probably need to go mono style though. Otherwise, yeah, pretty roughy there.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Every gacha player has played League, Valorant, Apex, or Osu! Yeah, I thought the assault requirement was strange. Yeah, exactly. But would be better if herself was a physical crit rate and crit damage scale of physical anomaly. Cowards, what can be anomaly? Nekomata. Yo, Nekomata SS rank confirmed. Or maybe they wanted to run a physical attackers. Ooh, yeah, probably. Exactly, yeah. That's fair. Low-key, that probably was the plan. Nekomata, Piper. Exactly. That, back in the day, like budget-style team, it probably was Nekomata, Piper, Lucy, right? Oh, gosh. Imagine having mind skips and having, like, S2, S3. Oh, my God, dude. That's insane. That's actually low-key kind of crazy. The progression does not end, man. What's after P6, man? Oh, my God. What we at? We're at M6W5P6. This is going back to that router freaking code, right? But oh my God, we're finally caught up in chat, guys. I think it's finally time to do some Billy pose. But as usual, you guys already know the ritual must be done. So what is our ritual, man? So this is the main account, and this ritual technically has not failed. We did fail the 50-50 for Suna, but that's because I broke the ritual, and I stuck with, like, what was it? It was a Golden Karate? Golden Karate screwed over Bell, dude. But we learned our lessons, and we are on currently a 2 winning streak for the 50-50. And we're going back to Fantasy Resort. I see no issue with this. This is the play, man. This is the play. We are going back to our roots. You know what they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why did I try to fix it when it wasn't broken? That's why I failed the 50-50 for Suna. Billy time. It's Billy time. Or, in Billy's words, it's showtime! Let's freaking go, man. Back to our roots. But you guys already know. Where are we at with our pull history? Boom! Alright, I'll have desktop audio unmuted for now so you guys can hear some Fantasy Resort music. But man, so this is my main account's pull history. Let's see where we at. So currently, the progress, still pretty damn good, man. Our 50-50 win rate is 66.67. We are on a 2 winning streak right now, which is freaking phenomenal. Dude, if I didn't lose for Suna, we would actually be kind of on a tear right now. So if I can win for Billy, I would be really happy because that's a 3 winning streak, which is freaking crazy, man. I want to push my 50-50 win rate to 70%. Is that crazy to say? But yeah, 70% would be incredible. Unfortunately, even if I beat the 50-50 here, we're not going to get 4%. I think we beat the 50-50 for Billy. It'll probably go up like 1% or something. It's really hard to push that number up. Once that number starts going down, it starts going down. So let's try to maintain this this win rate if we can. Yeah, and Billy probably going to be the last S-rank character before Season 3, obviously. So yeah, it's impossible to get the 70% at this point. But that is where we are at, man. Oh my God, here we go, guys. Let's do this. Desktop audio is off, Ace. We are a golden. Here we go, man. I would like to live past 40, thank you. Oh, what are we talking about here? 11? I would too, man. 3.0, let's go. 3.0 very soon, dude. Whew, here we go, here we go. Fresh off pity, of course, as we just showed. Yeah, right off Nangon. So we are fresh. Very good, very good. Oh, God, dude. If I can get it right here, fastest pull history or pulling session in my life. Yo, imagine. That would be freaking crazy, dude. That would be insane. But, okay, 1A rank. Let's try to wrap up. I would like a Yinhu here or Monato. That'd be great. Okay. I think Monato is done now. He was M5, right? Very cool. So that was 10 pulls. Oh my God. Let's hit it, man. Let's hit it early. Please give me an early. Please give me an early, bro. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're still at 20. Still pretty early. And they're giving me a chance to finish my Monato and my Yinhu. How do I know that? Because we just got a Yinhu right here. Okay, we failed there, but that's fine. The next one, we're gonna beat the 50-50 and get Yinhu, because we don't need any more Monato. That's fine. That's fine. 30 pulls. Here we go. Man, damn. Oh, man, I was really hoping to hit it, like, honestly, around 40. Man, what are these single A ranks, man? Give me more A ranks. Hey, Yinhu! There we go. So we beat the 50-50 for Yinhu there, since it was guaranteed between Yinhu or Monato. So I'm at M5 Yinhu, which feels good. Okay, we have to touch the stash now, so this is gonna affect our polychromes here. Oh, this is 40. This is usually my lucky number. Damn it, dude. Oh, man, this is looking real rough. Dude, I'm still having a single A rank, bro. Can I at least get 2 A ranks? Give me the Yinhu. Give me the M6. Okay, Yinhu is finally done as well. We have the M6 Yinhu. Oh, that was 40 pulls. Oh, God. Here we go. 40. We are going to 50 pulls. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are we sure we had Fantasy Resort? I hope so, Dennis. I already started. Another single? Dude, I haven't gotten a single double A rank. Oh, God. At least that's a pullback. Any A rank character, probably at this point, is a free pullback for me. So it doesn't really matter too much there. Honestly, I probably prefer the pullback. God, oh, that was 50. Oh, we are moving on to 60. I need to beat the 50-50, dude. This is a little deep here. God, okay, okay, this is good. So we got 3 A ranks. Beautiful. There we go. Finally. Can I get 3 pulls? If we can get 3 pulls back. 2 pulls back. Damn it. If I could get 3 pulls back, that would be huge, man. Very nice. Oh, let me get another one. I usually are taking pictures for the 3 A ranks, because 3 A ranks are pretty damn rare to get. All right, very beautiful, very cool. Man, that was 50, right? No, that was 60. We're moving on to 70. Oh, I have to beat the 50-50, bro. I have to beat the 50-50. That is crazy. I am so scared. Okay, Lucy, another pullback. Very nice. Oh my God, here we go, guys. I'm gonna do singles at this point. Shoot, 71. Goodness gracious, mamma mia, as they say, right? Oh God. 71? We are drawing nearer and nearer, dude. God damn it, dude. See how quick polychromes drop? 72? Hey, okay, an A rank. Let's beat it. Yo, let's beat it, Dennis, man. Let's freaking beat it, brother. Bye, Ash. Oh, okay. If I quiz you, if I quiz. All right, let's see. Let's test that theory, Ash. Here we go. 72, 73. Yeah, I'll probably have to at least go for soft pity at this point. In too deep, dude. I have to beat this, man. My God. Come on, we're on Fantasy Resort. Just give it to us, man. Give it to us. 74. Oh, God. God damn it, man. Honestly, hitting on soft pity would be kind of nice, right? Let's hit it right on soft pity at 75. I'll take that. Acceptable, acceptable. Oh, God. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. I've been waiting for you for so long, brother. Come on. Don't do this to us. 75. The moment? Oh, man. Okay. Oh. This is roughy. This is 76 here. We're going to 76. Oh, my God. There it is! There it is! Feel the power of Starlight! Come on, Billy, don't do this to me, man! Chin up! Woo! Let's freaking go, man! 3 winning streak, man. This is main bell, brother. We don't talk about that Premier poll. That Premier polling session, that was my new account. Who cares about that account? I failed on my new account, so my main account stand to succeed. Boom! Billy Kid, everybody. Sorry, apologies. Starlight Billy Kid. Woo! My God, dude. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, dude. Again, okay, so the stats don't lie, man. My bell honestly just does not hit early, man. When you compare the early rates, her early rates are pretty dopey, if I'm being honest. But the 50-50 win rate is absolutely insane, dude. Oh my god. Holy cow. Yo, yo, congrats on this. What's going on, Savings? Yeah, dude, I just pulled Silly for Ace, man. What's going on? Damn, dude. Ace, I got you, man. Just kidding. This is my account. Woo, my god, looking so fresh. Shoot. How many times did it loop already? Oh my god, this guy looks so sick. Let me actually check him out. Here we go. Oh my god, he looks so freaking fire, dude. He looks so freaking... Gonna be a short stream today, so I can freaking build him up, man. Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god, so cool, so cool. Man, another one for the books, guys. We did it, we did it. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna take another one. Another one for the books. There we go, there we go. Beautiful. Let's check out some animations. Woohoo! Hop on the bike! Hop onto the team, man. Let's go. Another one for the team. Let's freaking go. Ooh. Oh, dude, I love his stance there. Dude, I think that's probably one of my... I think that's my favorite. I think that's my favorite, man. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of the idol, I think that's my favorite, bro. Do you see how much aura Billy had? I'm calling it now. That's my favorite. Wait, how freaking sick is that? What the hell? Man has so much aura. And he can dance, too. He also dances, right? Oh, my God, dude. That is so freaking cool. I'm so happy. Let's go, dude. It wasn't early, but at least we beat the 50-50, dude. Holy cow. Let's freaking go. Oh, my God. This is, like, so beautiful. We reached my... I got exactly one copy of Monato, I think. So now my Monato is M6. And we also got our M6 Yinhu as well. So I think this is a successful pulling session. M6 on both A ranks because I was missing it. And then we beat the 50-50 for Starlight Billy, dude. Let's freaking go. I'm telling you, man, Fantasy Resort just does not fail for me. I'm not even kidding when I say this, man. We gotta take a... Let's take a quick peek. Oh, and boom! You can't forget the Starlight Power background, man. This is the true winner, man. It was this beautiful... Thank you so much, man. Starlight Knights are always supporting us for a great cause, dude. Woohoo! Let's go! Good job! Give him a good little pat on the freaking head, man. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Spade. Thank you, Spade, for the 100 bits, dude. Thank you, dude. Congrats on the S Billy. Dude, thank you so much, man. Yeah, next stream, I still have to work on getting some of his mats, so it might be a little bit until I can try him out, but next stream for sure. On Saturday, we are gonna hop back into the tower grind, because again, your boy kind of been sweeping a little bit on tower, so let's pick up the pace. And yeah, let's try out our boy Billy, dude. That is gonna be so freaking cool, man. But dude, seriously, let's go and count the 50-50s that Bell has won on Fantasy Resort. Let's freaking go. We gotta decipher this, man. This thing can't be made up. Oh, there we go. Boom. Okay. So I want to say, when was the last time we lost? I lost for Lucia. But I did get Lucia within like a multi afterwards. So that was actually kind of a win, honestly. But I pulled for Diamond at Fantasy Resort, we won. I pulled for Ye Shangguang at Fantasy Resort, we won. I pulled for Suna, not Fantasy Resort, I lost. I pulled for Arya because of Golden Carrot Day giving us bad luck, ironically. We went back to Fantasy Resort and we beat for Arya, and then we went back to Fantasy Resort and we beat for Nongong, and then we went back to Fantasy Resort and we beat for Starlight Billy, man. Let's freaking go. We are on a 3 winning streak right now. This is very good for your boys' Season 3 journey, man. What a way to end Season 2, dude. How many times did I fail Season 2? So if you take a look at my Jane all the way to Vivian, look at Jane all the way to Vivian, we failed only twice. Only twice. Wait, where's my Ellen? Oh, there we go. I was like, where the hell is my Ellen? But yeah, you take a look at Ellen. Taking a look at just Ellen all the way to Vivian, I failed twice for Jane, and I only failed another time for Vivian. And look at that. It's Rena. It's the curse of Rena, man. Rena has been the bane of my existence. Every time... Oh my god, look who I lost Suna to. It's Rena again! I'm telling you, man! Rena, I'm sorry. Rena just freaking hates me, man. Or she loves me. I guess she loves me, man. Rena loves me, dude. Legitimately, all the 50-50s I freaking fail is for Rena. Holy cow, dude. Wait, look at that! There's another Rena! Wait, I have to take a look at this. Hold on. So we failed first time. Got Rena. All the way to Vivian. Another Rena. Okay, I did fail for S11. Oh, but let's be real, S11 is like our girl. Is failing for S11 really a fail? Especially when we got on 3 polls? I call that a win. We did get Kaleda. So there's our first Kaleda. Grace? First Grace, so it's actually pretty spread out minus the Rena. I failed for Rena 4 times. There's another S11, you'll love to see it. You know how I know that S11 loves me? Do you know how I know that S11 loves me? Every time I fail the 50-50 for X character, look at S11's like number and like the number after. So after Yi Xuan, I got S11 on 3. Guess what? It was 3. That's essentially free. Now I hit the Jufufu essentially on the next soft pity, right? And then look at S11. I failed for S11, but now I got Lucia on 5. Like holy shit, man! S11 freaking loves me. Apparently, so does Rena. That's crazy, dude. I failed for Rena 4 times. And this is why I'm telling you, man. I have an M3 Rena. She's my first M3. She just keeps coming home. I really need that potential vision for Rena, man. I really need that potential vision for Rena, man. Oh my god. I need a reason to use my my Rena, man. That is freaking crazy. Too many Renas. Oh, okay. My god, dude. Yeah, Rena's my highest Mindscape. By far. Oh my god, let me catch up my chat real quick, guys. I didn't leave for long enough. Welcome back. If you lose, I'll tidy my room. Aw, damn it. Yo, low-key, I wouldn't mind failing so our boy Ash can do some freaking spring cleaning. Well, I guess we're moving on to summer now, right? Summer cleaning? You should still tidy up, Ash. I'm actually gonna do some cleaning very soon because Ace is coming home for vacation soon. So I'm trying to spice up and like kind of keep the bathroom clean, my room, because Ace usually hangs out in my room. This is, voila, my room. So yeah, Ace usually hangs on here during like majority of the day. We usually do our Johnity Co office stuff in here. Well, when Ace is at school, of course, it's me only here, and Ace does on campus. But very cool. Maybe we need you, Ash. Oh, exactly. That means we need you, Ash. We need all of you guys, brother. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Please come home. Come home, Silly. Let's head, Silly. Hey. Oh, yes. Hey, Savins. Yes. Welcome to new Eridu, Bill. Yeah, exactly, dude. Welcome to new Eridu, Starlight Billy, man. Koeda can retire. Koeda has been retiring. You wanna see? Look at this. Look at my Koeda. My Koeda's already retired. She's still level 1. It's that easy, guys. Starlight Billy. Yo, congrats on the Silly Ace. It was all of you guys. Yeah, she can retire. We have a great... No, this is Johnny's account. Not even pulling for his brother. I asked Ace if he wanted me to do his poll. He said I could, but I felt like he'd rather do his own poll, so I didn't want to like really pressure him to like give me his account to do it. And Ace is also like on guaranteed as well, so he figured it wasn't that entertaining to do in the first place. So I'll probably just do the post with Ace off stream for when he's home. Ace doesn't pull often, so like, you know, I would love to give him a chance to do his own post since he posts like once on a blue moon, you know. But once the M6 once the Horror Monster rerun comes back, I think Ace is pretty like hell bent on like doing those posts on stream. So I told him he didn't have to, he just really wanted to. This is crazy. You're gonna convince him. Nah. Ace, it's your account. You can definitely do your own post, man. You don't pull often, so, you know, you want that satisfaction to do your own post. Johnny D, what about the engine? Oh, me? Brother, you think I pulled for W engine? Look at this! What W engine? Oh, like, the only W engine I have is for Sanby, and there's a reason for that. The reason is because it came back on the rescreening. And so, I was like, sure, let's pull for it, and we eliminate the 75. Like, I don't even lose the 25. So that's a good pickup and a great banner and a lot of value in my opinion. When I can pull without goddamn stress, we all in, man. Even if I hit soft pity, I don't care. More rescreening, man. This is why I want more rescreenings, man. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I think A ranks are good enough. I don't really care too much about the W engine effect. Because why? Because, man, the more W engines I have, the less of these babies I have, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I prefer just having more agents overall, even if it costs me the W engines. Just because I think, like, especially down the road, they're gonna have more event W engines and stuff like that. And also, I do have a prediction as well. I do have a prediction as well that, because, and I kind of backed this data up with Honkai Star Rail, because when Honkai Star Rail was going into their Season 3, I believe they introduced more light cones in the Battle Pass, which is essentially the weapon. I'm not gonna lie, some of these W engines in the Battle Pass are worse than even the other A ranks. These are not that good. I think Electro Lip Gloss is fine, but when you're comparing the others to, like, their counterparts, there's just better options, honestly speaking, right? Like, Marcato can match Cannon Rotor, if not even just better overall. Like, Radio Wave, like, man, a lot of people just love the Cauldron of Clarity. So, like, just overall, I feel like these W engines are very underwhelming. But anyways, back to the Honkai Story Season 3 story. When Honkai Story was entering Season 3, they introduced new light cones on their Battle Pass, and they were juiced! They were, like, really good! Like, I was just so surprised at, like, damn, what a flip. From their Season 1 and 2 light cones, going into Season 3, it was just so good. And guess who's entering Season 3? Zenless Zone Zero. So, I'm holding out because if we do get new W engines for entering Season 3, I just think there's a lot of value there, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really care too much about W engines, because I think there will be more viable options moving forward, and I really would rather just get the characters, because I love playing characters, man. It's been too freaking... I skipped 2 characters on this account, man. You know how suffering that was? I skipped for Premia, and I skipped who? Cecilia. God damn! I couldn't sleep every night! That was freaking crazy, man. Johnity, carry over the luck to Ace's account. Dude, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best because we need Ace to win. We need Ace to... So, Ace did fail Kaleda on Banue's banner, but Ace hit a very early, which is good. This is really good. So, even if we did fail for Kaleda on Banue's banner, we still hit a very early. So, I'm hoping if Ace can get another early... Dude, that's gonna save a lot of funds for the Haramasa fund, and we need to beat that W engine. If we lose to that W engine, I'm gonna be freaking pissed for Ace, man. Because screw that, we should not be losing on W engine. Honestly, I think they should just freaking make that shit 100%. If you ask me, honestly, in my opinion, everyone should just be able to get the freaking W engine without the freaking RNG, man. We already RNG'd for the goddamn character, and it's hell expensive and stressful. Why are we making the W engine more stressful than it had to be? So yeah, just my take. I think W engine should be 100%. You guys are with me, right? Surely. He doesn't pull engines. Yeah, exactly. We don't pull engines. It's showtime. Yeah, he's too busy crashing over how many agents he wants. That's me, man. I just really need to get the agents, man. M6 Monoto, M6 Pawn, and Silly. Oh, and so... Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, we managed to finish both A ranks, which feels really good. Congrats on the S Billy. Thank you so much, Spade. Thank you, dude. And thank you for the bits, man. Are you going for engine? Nah, Taylor. I'm gonna pass, dude. I'm gonna stick to my true and hold on the engines, man. Because, again, I feel like if I... okay, I will say... There are exceptions for me maybe pulling for some W engines. For example, I love Miyabi and I love using Miyabi. If there was a W engine I had to get, it has to be like we're talking like a big difference between the A rank and the actual character. Because Miyabi is a very specific anomaly character, and her W engine is just by far way better than any of these A options. Even something as Electro Lip Gloss. You're just losing so much damage from Miyabi. And we talked about moving into like a kind of scary meta, man, where like HP inflation it's a thing. A lot of enemies are just tankier, and I don't want my Miyabi to suffer. So if I was to pull for an engine, 100%, I think the first W engine I would chase for is Miyabi. I want to wait for more information on 3.0, 3.1 to see if there's gonna be maybe better W engine options. But yeah, I think once Miyabi gets a rerun, I'm probably gonna pick up a W engine, man. We can't be doing Miyabi dirty, especially since she just got such a gorgeous outfit, man. How can I not get her W engine after that, man? But yeah, I always look for like the value and stuff like that, and like A rank to Miyabi's W engine, man, you're getting like over like a 20% power spike. 20% damage is freaking crazy, dude. That is a big difference. So I would definitely do that. Hey, thanks for the bit, Spade. Thank you very much, Spade. Silly Billy, I can't do that on console. Oh, the little ragdoll thing. Yeah, you can. It's the right stick. Oh, absolute volatile for MiHoYo. Come on, MiHoYo. Nah, Johnny isn't going for Silly's engine. Oh, Aces, though. Since Ace doesn't pull for as much... Right, and that makes sense, right? Since Ace doesn't pull for many agents, for those that he does pull, it makes a lot of sense for his kind of investment to go towards W engine, right? Because he's just playing for favorites. He just wants to juice up the best teams that he possibly can for his Haramasa, for his Hugo, for his, I guess, Billy now. So yeah, he'll do whatever resources, funnel whatever resources he can into achieving that, right? And, which I think makes a lot of sense. That's how you probably should play it. Just basically invest on how you have fun with the game. And for me personally, I have fun going for a lot of agents. I did kind of break out of the mindset that they all had to be on one account. I kind of just want to play the characters. So for example, Premia is on my new account. So the value for me getting Premia on this account is a little bit lower in priority than say like, you know, getting like an M6 Sunbringer, because again, that's a goal of mine. I want to genuinely go for an M6 Sunbringer. Let's start with M2 for now, because there might be characters down the road that I do have to pull for, and I just can't reach an M6 Sunbringer without sacrificing like 5 or 6 other characters, right? That's just kind of the reality of it. If I go for an M6 character, I'm essentially missing out on probably 5 or 6 characters. And I feel like down the road, just having more agents is very meaningful, especially if they introduce some crazy game mode like, god damn it, Imaginium Theater in like Genshin Impact. I'm not even kidding when I say this. In Imaginium Theater, if you guys do not play Genshin Impact, Imaginium Theater on the hardest difficulty requires like 24 characters. Not making that up. That is true. 24 characters for Imaginium Theater. And how Imaginium Theater essentially plays out is when you go into like Imaginium Theater, you have a set of characters they give you from the start. And don't be worried, they also give you trial characters, but of course, if you have your own characters and you build them, they'll be stronger than the trial characters. That's just kind of the reality of it. But it's like an RNG. Every time you beat a stage, they introduce like 3 to 4 new characters for you to pick from. It's all RNG. It's a fun game mode, though. I do like it. I do find it fun, because you kind of have to plan the best kind of team comp that you can for that specific stage. And for example, if I'm on stage 1, I don't want to use my Miyabi for stage 1. No. I want to use my Miyabi for the last stage. So it requires a lot of planning. You don't want to overkill a stage when you don't have to kind of beat the stage. It's a very fun game mode, man. I really love that game mode. Very fun. A lot of thinking, a lot of strategy behind it, and like kind of like team planning. So that's what I'm saying, dude. I hope for Season 3, we can have like a fun game mode like that. I want a game mode where like team formation and like coming up with like interesting, unique comps is like a thing, you know? We don't want to just walk in with the best in slot. Let us be creative. Maybe like, man, let's see, I don't need Astra here. Let's put Lucy in here so I can save my Astra for later. More of that, you know? Like more planning so we can use other characters that are, you know, a little bit weaker. But we use them for the early stages because they still get the job done. I think a game mode like that would be really fun for Zenwis. Let's see, man, holy cow. We've been at it, aren't we? You guys have been killing it in chat. Where am I? My god. I'm like lost in space. Well, he wasn't planning on it, but the plans. But is he pulling for you? Did I miss it? Oh, no, yeah, Ace is gonna pull probably when he comes back. Unless he really wants me to pull. I don't mind, but I feel like if Ace, like, has any form of doubt, I want him to just say no and do his own pose. Because even if it's like 99% that he wants to do the pose and 1% for me to do the pose, I'm like, no. You reserve it. No, it's the opposite. Sorry, opposite. I want him to reserve that 1% for himself. Congratulations, Ace. You won the 1%. But the plans. What the hell? Bernice won? The funds? Ace maybe has. Bernice won. Bernice won. This is what I'm saying. He has insane pulling luck. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Right, dude. Bernice won, bro. That shit was so... Yo, okay. No. I have to talk about this because it was such a funny story. Hold up. Let me tell you the story about my Bernice pose. Oh, wait, what? There's a funny story behind this Bernice, by the way. Okay, so, yes. So, looking at the Bernice, right? So, okay. So, back in version 1.6, right? Anby came out 1.6. Yeah, because Stars of Lyra came out 1.5, right? Yeah, so, back in 1.6, Sanby makes her appearance. And alongside Sanby was Bernice. So Bernice was also getting a rerun. And I didn't have Bernice at that time. I did have Bernice on my Wise account, but I wanted her on my main account as well. And I was just debating. I'm like, oh man, like, should I pull for Bernice? Should I skip? I already have Bernice on my Wise account. But then, like, dude, like, Bernice kind of just, like, I just loved her so much, man. She had one of the best trailers, like in the whole goddamn game. Like, she was just a killer, man. And I'm like, I kind of really want to go for it. So, legitimately, last day of her banner, I was still contemplating. I'm like, do I do it? I saved. You guys know me, man. While I was going left and right. So, it was the last day. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it, man. I have to at least try to get her. At the very least, maybe go for one pity. And then, bro, one freaking multi! And we freaking hit her! And it wasn't even on the 10th. It wasn't on the 2nd. It wasn't on the 3rd. It was on the 1st. So, like, even going into my trigger pose, I was already 9 deep in, man. That shit was crazy, dude. Like, you couldn't even make that up, man. From me going from debating if I should pull for Bernice into getting her in one pull is freaking crazy, dude. That's probably, like, one of my luckiest time, honestly, in, like, Hoyo history. But yeah. That was the story. That's freaking crazy. Oh, that's what you meant by Bernice won. yeah, Bernice won pull. Right. This is what I'm saying. As insane. Pull history goes back that far. Taylor, so I use this site called rng.moe. This site tracks your post. You do have to export it, and they do have, like, they do tell you how to export it, for example. So I have all 3 of my accounts in here, by the way. So these are all of my accounts. I have Bell, Wise, and then the new account. We named the new account because I might make another new account, and I don't want to call, like, you know, like, it's just easy to keep track of new account 01, 03, 04, 05, if I ever want to do that. But, where is it? You go to, like, signals here. You go to, like, import your signals, and then they have, like, a bunch of instructions for you to import it, and you kind of just follow it. Very simple, very easy to, like, export and stuff like that. But I will say, this does keep track of, like, what's going on in your in-game history. So, for example, I just pulled for Billy, right? I need to export and update the site before Billy is gone from my in-game wish history, which should be 6 months. So within 6 months, I need to update my rng.moe tracker, right? Because on the top, you can see it right there. You can view your search history for up to the past 6 months. So yeah, they essentially what they do is if I export my data, first of all, you need to have the search history open because that's how it's crazy. I don't know like the technicalities of it or how they even freaking know to like export it. But I essentially do this for all my Hoyo games that I play. It's just fun to like reminisce and like keep track of, oh, how is each account doing? By the way, my Honkai Star Rail luck has been completely ass. I needed this win. Let me explain to you why I needed this win. Oh my god. Honkai Star Rail. Version 4.0. Going to a new planet. Awesome, dude. Awesome. A new planet is great. Yeah, like a new season. I pulled for this character called Yao Guang. Failed the 50-50. Okay. You know, you win some, you miss some. Second character to come out. Well, I actually skipped for Sparksy, which is the second character. Third character to come out. It was Silver... Well, was it Silver Wolf? No, it was Asheville. I also skipped for Asheville. And then it was Silver Wolf, level 99. One of the characters I was, like, most excited for, man. I love Silver Wolf. She's such a funny character. Decided to do some pulls. Boom! Oh, shit, man. We lost another one. It's fine. It's 2. It's not the craziest. It's fine. Oh, I love Silver Wolf. I'm actually gonna go for a light cone. Which ironically, I don't do. This is actually my first light cone I ever pulled. And for those that don't play Star Rail, light cone is essentially W engine, or your weapon. So I was like, yo, it's fine. Like, let's go for Silver Wolf's light cone. I freaking love her. Elation is like a new path, and I kind of need to stock up on weapons. So my Elation team, the specialty, so for example, Attacker, Rupture, let's get this light cone, man, so I can start racking up for my Elation teams. 75-25. Freaking failed! Man, how many times? Dude, I'm not, you can't even make this stuff up. I swear to God, I failed the last 4 75s. Wait, what is going on? Wait, what is going on, man? Wait, this is not 75, brother. Okay, and that's like, wow. From there, I'm like, goddamn, my luck is ass. Maybe we can recover. Oh, no, okay. Next character, Evanescia. Very pretty character. Freaking love her. She's another Elation DPS. And I wanted to form a Silver Wolf level 99 comp and an Evanescia comp. So I'm going to be rocking essentially 2 different styles of Elation. Let's pull for Evanescia, man. Very hyped. Boom! Failed another 50-50. I went. Let me tell you how crazy this is. I went from 70, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ace, but didn't we go from like 71k essentially polychromes in Star Rail? They call it Stellar Jade. So I went from 71,000 Stellar Jade, and by the end of like, man, one freaking version, I went down to like 20k. Where did 50k go? Oh my god, it was crazy, dude. It was freaking crazy. My Star Rail luck is ass. So like, I might seem really lucky on my Bell account, and that's probably because I am. But do not take for granted that I win everything outside of the other games, yeah? That's just how RNG crumbles. You win some, you lose some, and it will bounce out some way or the other, man. I lost essentially 3 50-50s in Honkai Star Rail, and I lost as something as easily as a light cone, which has 75% chance. I lost 4. You know how horrendous that luck is? And I did not get a single early. Not a single early. That is crazy, bro. You know how unlucky you must be to not hit an early and fail every single 50-50/75? Oh my goodness, man. So I needed this win. I really need this win for Billy, man. Like, oh man, like, I'm just glad. And honestly, I don't care. Any other Hoyo game, I'm okay with failing. Please just stack that bad luck up and get it out of here so my main account, my Bell account, can keep winning like this, man. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh, Billy time, baby. I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy. This is a very good start going into Season 3. And yeah, I think my Season 2... Season 1 was just... I can't beat my Season 1. Season 1 was once of a lifetime. I only failed twice and won 9 straight 50-50s. Season 2 probably felt a little bit more balanced. I'll probably say, like, I definitely won more than I lost, which is great. So let's keep it at that. Going into Season 3, feeling strong. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, that's crazy, though. My Star Rail luck is kind of dookie, and it's been kind of miserable, honestly. I spent, like, 50k Stellar Jade just pulling on, like, one version, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was crazy. Well, More chat to read. Dude, maybe today's stream's just very chill and I'm just reading it. Yeah, let me catch up on chat, see if there's any more crazy stories to tell. And honestly, we'll probably just let you guys go early today, dude. I was thinking of maybe doing some Bootopia, like, exploration, because we didn't really check out the rest of the Bootopias. But maybe another stream or something. And I'll let you guys go early, but let's see. What are you guys cooking up, man? Any crazy stories here? Poll history goes back that far. When you upload to the tracker, yep, exactly. No, Rena loves you. Oh, yeah, apparently Rena loves me, man. Rena loves me a little bit too much. Rena, just keep that cooking away from me. Rena loves you. Oh, God. Oh, cool. I think used this before. Oh, awesome, Taylor. Yeah, it's called rng.moe. There's more sites that kind of follow the same pattern of, like, keeping track of your poll history. But yeah, I kind of just landed on rng.moe. Looks very nice. I love the structure of it. It looks really cool. And yeah. Johnity loves Soldier 11, but Rena loves Soldier... but Rena loves Johnity. It's like, dude, it's like a love triangle. Wait, it's like a love triangle, but the triangle is, like, not going the other way. It's like, oh, God. Because, like, my arrow and Soldier 11's would be, like, pointing at each other, and then Rena... Like, no one's pointing at Rena. It's not even a triangle. It's just a, like, what? Rena loves you. And Kaleda loves you. Oh, Kaleda too? Yeah, dude. I think... Wait, is my Kaleda?
The weather's nice today.
Dude, I think my Kaleda's M1.
You want to test my hammer?
M1. M1 Kaleda. So, yeah, I think I might have got her one time on the stable channel. And this is why I keep track of the history, man. Where did the second Kaleda come from? Indeed, the second Kaleda did come from the stable channel. I got her on the stable channel. Yeah. Very cool. Oh, by the way, speaking of the stable channel, you guys will probably realize I have a lot of master tapes. After I hit the pity, I just don't pull anymore on the stable channel. Isn't that funny? That's crazy. Why doesn't he do it?
You want to test my hammer?
Well, because I don't really need to build up the stable channel characters as much, honestly. And, like, just overall, I think it has better value saving it up. Just in case they kind of pull a Genshin Impact where they add a new character into the stable channel. So you guys don't know, Genshin Impact, they have a standard banner, just like us. They have a standard banner just like us. But they do add characters into that banner. So, you know, your boy's just hoarding. I'm just kind of saving up, seeing if, like, you know, they ever do that. I don't think they will, honestly. But who's to say, right? The sky's the limit. So, yeah, I've kind of just been saving up, bro. I have 302. Like, oh my God, dude. Maybe on, how about this? Maybe on the 5th year anniversary, we'll do 1,000 pulls. How does that sound, fellas? How does that fit? How does that sound, dude? I'll see you guys on the 5-year anniversary, and we'll do 1,000 pulls. You have my word. You have my word. Just you wait until you have a pity stealer agent? Whoa, that would be interesting. You won't be laughing then. Oh my God. I guess it's that it'll be like Grace or Rena for me. I hope it's Rena. Oh, awesome, Dennis. I hope it's not. She's complicated to build. Oh no, 1 minute 30 second ad. Yeah, but it's Rena. Ooh, a strong cat. Yeah, honestly, Rena's she's a really fun character. And that's why I hope her potential vision kind of makes her like, man, like, I'm not like, dude, I'm not being biased or anything, but S11 definitely came out the strongest when it comes to like potential vision, man. She's like freaking absolute wild. Lycon is good as well. Those two just overall were already good, and damn, man, they just eating even more, so it feels good. So hopefully Rena gets some nice upgrades as well. Yeah, I'm just traumatized by her being my own pity stealer, dude. I know. I think, dude, I feel the same, man. It's always Rena for me, and I really want to get more S11s, or even just spread out the mindscapes. But I just keep hitting Rena. Rena so far has been the lead. My Soldier 11 is M2, but that's because I used one of the anniversary pities, I think, to get an S2 Soldier 11. So yeah, I think that's where I got my M2 Soldier 11 from. Nah, it's fine. You can pull on mine. Nah, Ace, it's all good, dude. You do your pulls. Let's let Ace enjoy pulling on his own account. And then once the Haramasa comes out, boom, then we can do that on a stream. Because Ace wants to. I'm not forcing him. I'm not forcing him. If it bothers you that much, then I hope my pity still will be Haramasa. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, yo, imagine they add Haramasa to, like, the... Because, like, okay, so we talked about the stable channel. So let's talk about other cool systems. So a cool system that Honkai Star Rail does, by the way, is they add very old characters. So for example, Season 1 characters into their 50-50 pool. So how do you guys think of that strategy, yeah? So what does this mean? So essentially, for an example, I'm just brainstorming and making a scenario up, because I think it is a cool system. So imagine, prediction, yeah, imagination. We go into Season 3, and then Hoyo, during their version 3.0 live stream, they confirmed that more characters were going to be added to the stable pool, standard pool, so you can actually choose, right? So Honkai Star Rail, they let you choose 6 characters, and they constantly start throwing in limited characters. It does take a very long time, so don't expect, like, my god, your Ye Shengguang to be in there, because that won't happen. But for very old characters, and by old characters, honestly, I think there's a good chance if they do that, it will be like, for example, your Zhuyuan, your Qingyi, your Caesar, your Bernice, these kind of characters. If there was to be a character added to the standard pool, those will probably be the ones, like the very early adopters in Xenoblade Zone Zero, like the early agents. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And then you essentially get 6 characters to choose from. So for example, we just talked about how I have an M3 Rina. Rina, I think I'm good with M3 for you, so I'm gonna remove you from my standard pool, and I'll add my Zhuyuan, because I want Zhuyuan to be stronger. So yeah, you would just kind of do it like that. So 6 characters, you choose which 6 characters you want for when you fail the 50-50. Boom! I think it's such a good system, because many reasons, obviously, but it makes, the biggest part for me is that it makes failing the 50-50 feel much worse. Because at the end of the day, these are 6 characters that you probably wanted anyway, and you don't mind building Mindscape towards. I think it's such a huge win, man, and I really hope they kind of adopt the system from Honkai Star Rail. Okay, I'm gonna try my hardest to catch to the end of the chat without telling like 10 different things, because this list is getting really long. Your boy can't keep up. Okay, you can pull on mines. It bothers you. Okay, let's see. That's the dream. That would be the dream if Haru was added to the standard pool. Kind of get him for free occasionally. Plus, there are some good alternative engines. Ooh, that'll be nice too. Going to add it to the Johnity timeline in the Johnity. Exactly, dude. Honestly, man, we should have like a wish list, dude. I've skipped 90% of agents and I'm sweeping pretty. That's right. Johnny, I need your help with HSR. I'm at Bellabog and I can't seem to find where the discs are in HSR. Oh, so are you talking about like drive disc, Dennis? So that would be called relics. I don't know exactly, because Bellabog was like 3 years ago, I think. I don't remember exactly when you unlock it, but it will tell you, though. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a system where as you're just progressing through the story, they'll probably tell you. Honestly, I feel like you probably should have it unlocked. But you probably want to look for relics, Dennis. Drive disc in Star Rail is called relics. Like drive disc? Yes. In HSR, it's called relics. I don't know when exactly you unlock them. Yeah, exactly. But I'm pretty sure even if you, like, you should be able to view it in, like, technically your main menu, right? Just kind of look for, like, see if you can see relics in there. They should be in, like, your little book, right? We all have, like, in Xenoblade, it's the compendium. Everything is essentially in the compendium, right? A little trusty little notebook of notes here. So Star Rail has the same system, of course, and it should be in here, kind of like similar to our Area Patrol. So if you don't see it there, you probably just need to keep playing the main story a little bit more, and then they'll probably introduce the system. Basically, it's kind of like ZZZ where the 4-piece sets are called relics, while the 2-piece... Yeah, good call out, Ace. Yeah, it's very interesting. And dude, one day, I think it would be really cool for us to kind of talk about, because while the drive disc artifacts and relics are like a system in all of the Hoyo games, as like substats, made stats, right? And like, you know, coming up with different builds, they are actually all are unique it's actually all unique, and they have like different ways of doing it. For example, in Genshin, we only have a 4-piece set effect. And you can have one off piece of anything you want. So so kind of like an example, like imagine if we didn't have I guess 6 slots and we only had 5 instead. You would only get to choose one 4-piece set effect, and then you have like one piece where like, wow, this one full send into crit damage and I need a crit damage. Let me use that, you know? So like, it'll be really cool. I think it'll be a real cool video topic and discussion for us to have. Kind of break down like the 3 Hoyo games, like in Genshin, Star Rail, and Zenless. Talk about like the drive disc, artifacts, relics, whatever, and talk about which one we like the best, you know, like which one like is better and like easier to like build. Yeah, I think it's actually a pretty interesting topic. I'll be down to do that.
The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
They're different? Yeah, exactly, Spade. Dude, so essentially the main like purpose of what they do is there, but how they function and how you get your set effects are a little bit different. Yeah, so it's kind of different from ZZZ there. Yeah, exactly, Ace. And Ace probably did a lot of explaining there. What will be your silly team in tower? Silly down. Yeah, I think so, Taylor. I think we're gonna rock just the classic. I'll probably be down to try out like different styles as well, but I'll definitely probably rock that. I think eventually my M0 Miyabi is going to suffer if I don't get her Mindscapes. Yeah, Taylor, exactly. I agree, man. M0 Miyabi is a struggle, man. Exactly, dude. I agree as well. And, like, this is why I talked about if I wanted, like, I just need to get Miyabi's W engine. Just because I fear. Currently, I think you can still get away with her W engine. And, you know, not getting Mindscapes. But I just fear that down the road, she's just gonna fall off, and I kind of want to get that W engine to kind of delay that, if you will. If there is going to be, like, a decline and, like, Miyabi becomes really unusable, I'll do whatever I can so we can use our girl, man, because I really love playing Miyabi. I think Miyabi has one of the funnest playstyles. There's a lot of, like, stack managements, like, with Miyabi that I think, like, is really fun. Like, she's actually a pretty calculated and skill-expressive character. You need to calculate a lot of your disorders, your frostburn, or, like, frostfire. So when, like, the enemy has, like, blue on them, you know they are under the effect of frostfire. And then once you do the a little bit of the frost anomaly, right, it'll do frostburn. And the frostburn will give you 1 stack. So, like, it's a lot of math. It's like, oh, okay, 2 here, I can frostburn for 1 stack, you can ult for 3 stacks. It's just a lot of different styles of management for Miyabi, and I think she's a really fun character, dude, honestly speaking. Very high skill, expressive character. I went for Miyabi W engine instead of Yuzuha when she reran. I had Miyabi from first. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, definitely Yuzuha is such a big spike, because, you know, she just helps with anomaly buildup, and more anomaly buildup just means more disorders. I think Miyabi is, like, really good with Yuzuha, but there's also alternatives. If you also have Astra, Astra's just insanely good, and guess who also needs the crit damage, right? One of the reasons why you don't run Astra with everything over, like, your Yuzuha and over your Lucia is because Astra kind of more specific for attackers, right? She gives the crit damage. Lucia also gives the crit damage, but Lucia gives HP, so more suited for Rupture. But Miyabi honestly gets all of the effects and buffs of Astra. So I think that's why, like, Astra is just kind of, like, really good with Miyabi as well. And I also don't have Yuzuha on my Wise account. I kind of been rocking my Astra because of that as well. I had Miyabi from Verse Run. Commitment, respect, exactly, dude. Ace is going for M6W5 Silly Billy. I think I asked Ace that. I don't think Ace is. Currently, at least all resources are funneled into this Haramasa project first. But I think Ace's second character, he said he wants to do Hugo, I believe. But we shall see, right? We shall see. I've never experienced a new ZZZ 0.0 update. Are they crazy? Oh, I mean, Ash. I mean, I think it's really cool. I think you're gonna be, like, maybe in for, like, a good time, Ash, because, like for 2.0, essentially what got introduced was, like, Rupture, and, like, you know, like a new, like, kind of, like, city, if you will, right? Like that kind of thing, a new region. So yeah, I think Rose Cafer will be really cool. It looks very pretty, a lot of new characters, and they even are introducing the wind attribute. So I think we're in for a good ride. And one of the cool things, honestly, that's really exciting about version like a new season is the rewards, man. I can't express how much, like, the rewards are actually really damn good, dude. Like, we're getting a lot of pulls. They'll probably have a couple S-rank selectors for us, so for characters we can choose from. It's just a really good time, honestly, to hop back into a game. Or, yo, if you're actually just playing for the first time, that's actually probably one of the best versions to honestly play. It's like the start of a new season. Yeah, very, very, very cool. 2.0 went pretty wild. The new region and new gameplay mechs felt crazy. Yeah, exactly. Even like in terms of like a combat perspective, right? They introduced like miasma shields. They did like control skills even like towards the end of season 2. So yeah, there is gonna be a lot of new mechanics and systems added to the game as well. Not even just like characters and like giveaways, but pretty exciting stuff. Do I refine or hold for a mystery character? Theoretically, have I got it? That is a good question, Ash. Man, I always just urge to, like, be patient with the game, because you don't want to just invest into something that you're, like, kind of unsure about. And it really depends, too, on your... Okay, honestly, the biggest thing is, what is your objective in the game? What brings you the most fun? Do you like creating endgame content, or are you more similar to Ace, where Ace is like, nope, I love this character. I'm pouring all resources into M6, W5. I do not care if I get 20k. At least 20k is clear. Let's say 19k. I do not care if I got 19k in Deadly Assault with my M6, W5 Haramasa. That won't happen unless he's playing with one hand, potentially, and maybe with his eyes closed. But yeah, just like something like that, yeah? If that is like your mindset, then definitely just build on your vertical and like go for your favorites. But horizontal is a pretty nice way to like spread out some teams, because this game does require quite a lot of agents, and man, you kind of need your like Lucias, your Yuzahas, your Astras. These characters kind of go a long way, man. Supports are actually really valuable in this game. Even when you're using like a crazy top tier DPS, it kind of centers around having a good support as well, to really have that damage like kind of shine. But it also goes vice versa. If your damage is, if I'm using my A-rank Billy, even with someone as crazy as Astra, it kind of like balances out, right? So that's why you just need to find like the top tier damage dealers, the top tier supports, to form the top tier teams. Will you believe it? Also, there's a chance I'll get a second Moika Sig weapon. Whoa! When I wish for Lohens. Oh, Ash. Dude, Ash. I agree, dude. Yeah, it's freaking awful, dude. I don't like the system. Because there's also a chance that you don't even get Moika's weapon, and then you just get, like, a standard weapon. Like, your Aquila Favilla? Aquila Favilla? Is that what it's called? It's been a while, man. Aquila something. But, yeah, there's also, like, the Skyward Blade and all the Skyward weapons and stuff. I think out of all of the weapons like Cone's W engines, I think Genshin is kind of the hardest to get your weapon, honestly. It's pretty difficult and complicated. Because, like, you also want to, like, kind of make sure that the other weapon is something that you want. It's a really weird system. And that's why I never pull for weapons in Genshin. It's okay, but Johnity, you don't even pull for W engines. Well, if I was to pull for a weapon, it wouldn't be Genshin Impact. Let me tell you that, man. Their weapon banner is... It takes a bit of planning, man, because sometimes you might get, like, another limited weapon that you don't really want. So, essentially, and let me break it down. I'll break it down for those who don't play Genshin Impact. This is essentially how their weapon banner, or for the Zenless fans, their W engine banners goes. So how does Zenless W engine banner goes? Easy. We have a 75 chance to win, and we have a 25% chance to lose. How does Genshin do it? Whoa, Genshin has 2 weapons on their banner. Yeah, 2 weapons. And to get one of those 2 weapons, you need to beat the 75. Sound familiar? That's good, yeah, because it's 75% chance to get a limited weapon / W engine, and then 25% chance to fail. But the issue is that there's 2 weapons! And so, once you beat the 75, you need to now beat a 50-50 to get the weapon that you want. It's really expensive, dude, and they do have a pity system that makes it so if you do fail, you get it on your next one. But your chance at missing the weapon you want is just higher because you have to beat 2 different rates compared to just beating 1 rate of the 75 or 25. You know what I'm saying? So it's harder to get the weapon in Genshin, dude. And my god. Dude, Genshin doesn't have an all-new program. Every single version, you don't get a multi. It's actually pretty difficult to pull in Genshin, dude. Like, Star Rail, Zenless, every single version, we get a multi in these games. You do not get that in Genshin. Every single new version, there's no multi. It's quite expensive to pull in this game, dude. The Primo Gems just isn't enough, man. And I kind of just wish they made it more accessible, but Genshin is kind of hell-bent on kind of keeping that same system, so no changes over the many years. Oh, so that's what you meant by refining it, Ash. Ooh, that's a tough one, Ash. Personally, for me, I would never go for refining just because I always look for the value. Like, having 2 Moeko weapons versus you having, like, a Moeko weapon that's, like, probably, like, I'm just gonna throw a random number, like 5 to 10% stronger. I'd rather have that extra copy because that extra copy is probably like 50% power spike for another character. You know, something like that. I just think there's more value if you hold onto a second copy of a weapon. Unless Moeko's like your favorite and you're like, nope, C6, R5? R5. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. Your boy don't pull in weapons, but it's called R5 for refinement. So yeah, I would probably just hold on to the extra copy. That's just me though. I don't really like yeah, I kind of look for the more value, right? If that weapon of Moeka can boost up another character, I'd probably rather do that. I don't even think Moeka needs help to begin with, too, right? But maybe down the road, if Moeka's struggling a little bit, then it's like, okay, that 10% power from Moeka might actually be kind of clutch. Then that's probably a fair play as well. A dupe would be good. Yeah, exactly. Moeka's weapon is so cracked low-key. For only Nightsoul characters. You never know if you need a new Natlan character. True, true! Honestly, like, Lohan... Wait, we're going back to Mondstadt. Actually, that's such a good point, Ace. Just because we're done with Natlan doesn't mean we should be like, yeah, Natlan's just done forever. Because Mondstadt just got some new characters, right? And, I mean, new characters can come from a different region whenever they want, honestly. So I think that's a smart play. Yeah. I would point out where Johnny was in chat, but I doubt that... Yeah, exactly, bro. My man, the list is longer! Okay, no more stories. Let me catch up, and then we can discuss all of it, man. Like, my god, the list got... I was, like, halfway through the bar. We're, like... I'm, like, upwards now. How's that even possible? Okay, we're just piling on his plate as well. Let's see. Oh, my god, Dennis! You're killing me here, brother! Complete on the leaderboard to get some of the shards. Oh. When the endgame, when the mode, we complete on the leaderboard to get some of the shards. Those shards, you can get fragments of character. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. I think we talked about, like, I know we said we read chat, but this is kind of important. And remember how we talked about Enfield's, like, system as well? Like, and, man, dude, when we uploaded the, like, ZZZ player tries to understand, like, what, Enfield's gacha system? My god, first of all, that short had mad views and so much, like, engagement. But essentially, what people were saying is that, like, down the road, it's better for F2P players to get weapons, because I think in Enfield, you get weapons basically through a currency by pulling, I believe. And Ace, if I say anything misleading or incorrect, feel free to correct me, but I think that's what we deciphered. Is that you don't use, for example, I'm going to use ZZZ as an example because we all play ZZZ in the chat, right? But essentially, if I use my polychromes, or I guess my encrypted master tape to pull, like, for example, I just pulled for Billy. If I pulled for Billy with my encrypted master tape, I'm going to get a currency that I can use in the shop. So I would assume that probably in the 24-hour store, if you go to, like, maybe your signal shop, it's probably, like, something like this, right? Where there's, like, a currency where you would trade it in for the weapon, which is kind of nice. Oh, wait, no. No, they do have a weapon banner, right, Ace? Oh wait, no, you use that currency to pull. I think they said that you use the currency to pull, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. So you get a currency from pulling on the character banner, and then you use that currency to pull on the weapon banner. I think that's what it is. Man, it's been a while. But yeah, a lot of games have like cool systems that kind of make the weapon more accessible. And this is why I was kind of talking about how I hope Zenless had like more accessible W engines, because I think sometimes a character kind of just really requires you to have your best in slot W engine. So like Miyabi, for example, you know? So making Miyabi's W engine more accessible would be nice. I don't think it should be 75, man. I think we're way past that like era of like, hey, let's put an RNG on this little weapon thing. Like, just give it to us, man. Just make it 100%, so we can save up for other stuff, man. But that's just me. That's an interesting system. You can also get characters before 70. Oh, but the ones over level 70 are better, and the shards you get once or different type of shards. A lot of shards, so I guess they would follow some form of system like that. Xbox player can't export. Oh, Ash, are you talking about with RNG.moe? Oh, that's a good point. I don't know how... Yeah, I don't know how that would work for console players. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, it's BS. Hoyo screwed us. Xbox plays over. Hoyo hates consoles. Confirmed. They hate console as much as they hate men. Oh my god. Just Xbox. PlayStation. Oh wait, PlayStation Plays can do it? Interesting, Dennis. I never actually took a look at the other platforms for like the trackers. It's been a minute since I used it because I've barely been pulling lately. Yeah, fair. That's fair, Taylor. Exactly. This is so fair. I haven't pulled since Hugo. Oh my god, Ace. It's been that long. No. Ace, you liar. You liar. You pulled for a Banyue. I was there. Ace pulled. Don't listen to Ace, man. Guys, Chad, don't listen. Don't listen. Ace pulled for Banyue, man, and we failed miserably. Just kidding. We failed on on 20 pulls. It was actually really early. Good call out there. Ooh, Johnny, thoughts on the Yao Guang rerun? Ooh, Dennis, if you are a big fan of Elation, I would definitely consider Yao Guang. Like I was talking to Ace about Elation before, and I just feel like Elation currently doesn't have enough support to form my Silver Wolf team and my Evanescence team. You can probably put them together, but like Silver Wolf has like a really specific team to like make her best in slot, and that's essentially what I'm going for. I'm kind of like trying to go for her like best in slot team, if you will. And I just think like having like more supports for Elation is really valuable. If you like Elation though, yeah. So yeah, if you really like Elation, I think Yao Guan is great, man. Lies Ban exactly. Savin knows, man. Well, that was a desperate time. I needed to get the pretty hat. Exactly. We got to get the pretty hat for Wise, right? Actually, wait, no, this wasn't the hat. But yeah, you got like a couple accessories and stuff like that, right? Hugo had a rerun? Yeah, I think it was like a while ago, Dennis. That constitutes as a desperate time? Yeah, that's when I grabbed Hugo's W engine. Oh yeah, November. That's crazy. I started in December. Size, I'm missing a favorite. Don't worry, Dennis. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say don't worry, they'll come back because, okay, like, it's such a difficult, like, topic to say, man, because, like how do I even, like, justify myself for saying, don't worry, G1 will get a rerun? Like, I don't, like, she's probably not, man. Until she gets a buff, I don't think they're gonna plan on rerunning her back, because they know deep down, if they give Ju-Yuan a rerun, first of all, and it sucks to say this, Taylor, but like Ju-Yuan is just a little bit underwhelming right now, and I feel like they know themselves that if they try to sell a Ju-Yuan, people aren't gonna clear content, because she just needs a buff, quite frankly, because her numbers are they just can't keep up with. She's a version 1.0 character. We are going into 3.0, dude. The values will be changed. You know what I'm saying? Even if you pair the best supports with Ju-Yuan, like, man, you probably have a better time with Yi Shengguang and two A-rank characters. Shit, you might even have a better time with Yi Shengguang solo! I started in December. Sorry, I'm missing the female. Don't worry, he'll come back. Exactly, I wanted to say that as well, but it's like, damn. Like, how do I even say comfortably that they're coming back when Ace keeps telling me that Haramasa hasn't got a rerun in 400 days or whatever? And it's not even just Haramasa. It's been so long since G1 got a rerun. Caesar? Bernice? Like, you know, all these other characters, it's been so long since they got a rerun, man. So, like, I don't really know when they'll come back, if they will at all. My God, oh my God, Ace, do me a solid and tell them when was the last time Zila and Honkai Star Rail got a rerun. When Ace told me this fact, I was flabbergasted. I was like, wait, really? That was the only time she got a rerun? Yeah, I say only because it was only one rerun. That is freaking crazy, dude. Her first rerun was essentially her only rerun. I think that's what Ace said. That is freaking insane to me, dude. Only one rerun. Never again. Never again. And she got added to, well, to be fair, she did get added to the standard pool just recently, actually. Going into, like, version 4.0, they added this character called Zila into the standard pool. And we talked about the standard pool before, right? Yeah, so that's essentially what they did. But, like, my God, we're talking about, like, specifically rerunning a character. It's been so long. So that really sucks, man. Going for the throat, huh? Yeah, that is true. Next time, it will be the heart. I'm just upset I won't see my boy get his silly today. Aw, I mean, Savins, I'm down to do the post. Ace, if you really want us to do the post, I don't mind just wrapping up the stream out with some posts. Only if you're okay with it, though. You get the final say, boss. Ace is the boss here. Ace, what is your final call, man? If you want to do the post, I'll be more than glad to. Gladly to? English be hard. Aw, also Ace needs more monotos. Need more yin. I mean, honestly, Bella's been kind of giving good luck. Maybe we hit the W engine, but I'm just scared, bro. Dude, my 75-25 has not been the best, man. I really don't want to fail that for Ace, man, and like hurt the freaking Haramasa budget fund, man. My God, something is fucking wrong with my freaking 75-25, man. I don't know what the heck it is. Jesus Christ. I swear the last 4 75s I lost. Like, that's impressive. For those who don't know math or stats, that's essentially 4 25% succeeding. What the hell? Yeah, that's how math works, right? Oh my goodness, dude. That's insane. Oh, maybe that's essentially hitting +4 crit damage, man. I need more of that. I don't have too many +4 crit damage pieces. That would be nice. Though, to be fair, I don't actually think I don't know if this is actually confirmed or not, but I personally don't think the stat distribution for Drive Disc is equal. That's just my take. Again, I didn't look into the numbers, but I feel like it's definitely way harder to hit crit damage than it is on my goddamn flat defense, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah, I 100% Bootopia. The shackles are free. You hate to see it. Congrats, Ash. Yeah, congrats. Hey, who's to say Rena doesn't love S11? Ooh, fair. That's a thought. Whoops, I meant S11 was Rena. Oh, that's a thought too. My friend has like 6 limited characters at level 1, but he's a flex. For what? He doesn't support that I pulled for AOD? Wait, doesn't support? Wait, that's so interesting. AOD is great. Honestly, yeah, it's... Okay. Okay. Like, Ash, I think if you pulled for AOD, I think you're like... I honestly think AOD is such an insanely strong team, dude. Like, and it's even on Pryden, right? Okay. If you take a look on Pryden, the only other, like, main DPS that isn't quote-unquote, like, Void Hunter S is honestly Arya. Like, when it's just kind of mind-boggling to say that, right? Like, our girl Arya is actually an honorary Void Hunter. Arya is just so strong, dude. She's actually just freaking insanely strong. And I think one of the cool things about Arya is she's easy to play. She's very easy to play. It makes it, like beginner-friendly. And at the same time, just very easy for her to, like, execute all of her full damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, the conditions for her is probably just let it rip. And she just gets so much... Man, she just gets a lot of bounces, dude. A lot of sources to get the bounces. Most of the time, you're like, God damn, I have so much bounce. I don't even have enough stun for this. So yeah, I think Arya is just incredibly strong. And also, like, when it comes to having a specific character on a specific boss, I think Arya is, like, #1. So what do I mean by this? I mean, if you take your Arya and you go into Vesper and you go into Sweeper, you just freaking destroy, man. And obviously there's like teams like Yi Xuan for Priest is kind of like that, is what I'm going at. I just think the jump from Arya to Vesper to Sweeper is like the strongest of any main damage dealer to their counterpart boss, if that makes sense. She just has so much synergy with like those specific bosses, and she crushes it, dude. But at the same time, if you take the Arya and you put her on like another boss, she'll probably, that's not like her heavily focused, she still crushes it. Very strong character. And honestly, like, it was crazy because going into the Angels of going into the Angels of Delusion, I'm gonna say this. Originally, my goal was to skip. I was talking to Ace, and I'm like, I kind of really want to save up, and like, and I think going in, I'm just gonna skip the entirety of the Angels of Delusion. Can you believe that? What, Johnny, what the hell wrong with you, man? And I am so glad that I did not do that. I freaking love Angels of Delusion. They are so freaking strong. They're just insanely fun as well. I love them. They're just so fun. They have the best like animations. They have faction animations attacking together. Like, that is the best thing ever. And you know what? You know what freaking sold me to pulling on them? My god, there was many other things, but the two things, boom, outfits. Your boy loves outfits. I need outfits, man. We love the outfits. I'm a sucker for outfits. I go about outfits all the time in NTE because goddamn, NTE has so many goddamn outfits. Outfits are just really cool. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. And you know what else? This! They had a freaking limited edition, like, collectible thing that if you get all 3 Angels of Delusion, I'm a sucker for collectibles and outfits. Confirmed. Goddamn, dude. And, you know, it's a win for me. It's a win for me because Angels of Delusions are incredible. They crush their bosses, and they can even crush other bosses that's not specifically for them. So, very, very worth, man. I really love this team. AOD is great, like, according to his principles? Okay, Ash, what stance should AOD get? Jojo? Yes, Suna should get Heaven's Door. Ooh. Yeah, I've personally never watched JoJo as well. So I'm with Ace on that. Oh, so I could lose a 50-50 to Juyu. Yes, exactly, Taylor. Yes. So that was essentially what we were talking about. Is that like if that kind of system does get implemented, then you could technically pick up a Juyuan if you lose a 50-50. So there is like 6 characters in there. So even if you lose the 50-50, you have a 1 in 6 chance to get your Juyuan, which is still better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's still like a nice win. And generally, if a character is in the standard pool, I feel like when they do like the giveaway characters, that means each year you can technically start like maybe get like a free Juyuan each year, which I think is incredible, dude. That means essentially if you're patient, you can get a M6 Juyuan for free, which I think is freaking incredible. So yeah, I hope they like become more flexible with like the season 1 characters, because I don't think they honestly have like. I wonder if they, like, plan on buffing all of Season 1 characters, you know? Like, we'll have to see, and that's why I'm like, I really need to see this live stream to see where we are at with the potential visions. I just need to hear them saying and talking about it, because if they don't talk about it in 3.0... Okay, 3.1 latest, because maybe they're keeping it under the rug. What's under the rug? Potential vision could be like a cool, nice intro to 3.1 for a lot of characters. So, but after 3.1, oh my god, if they don't talk about it in 3.0 or 3.1, what makes me think they're gonna talk about in 3.2, 3.3, you know? Because 3.0 and 3.1 is like the hype update. It's the start of a new season and our anniversary update. I don't know about you guys, but my birthday, I celebrate. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you guys do on your birthday, but I celebrate. Granted, I celebrate by playing video games, but goddamn, I still celebrate. I mean, they have hot male characters, but it gets nasty sometimes. Okay, who should Suna be? Ooh, Heaven's Door, of course. Oh, Heaven's Door, that's a good one. I like the name Heaven's Door. Oh, Ace has requirements here. Or criteria, I should say. Not hot men, but pretty men. What? pretty. Oh, yes, ooh. Oh, hello, Alito. Welcome on in, Alito. Welcome us. I'm so sorry I just said hello, Alito. I'm kind of behind in chat, and chat has been making fun of me for it, but goddamn, I'm like halfway through the bar right now. Holy cow. But welcome on in. Yeah, we just did some Starlight Billy pose, and we beat our 50-50, so bless. Yeah, hopefully if you went for Billy as well, you also won. Who should get the full stand? Because you have Trisha. Okay, this way to go. Man, let me try to catch up here. Ooh, what a JoJo discussion. Mr. John, can I give you cookies? I love cookies! Yo, Loki, just like a little bit of a... I love cookies, man. Like, whenever we go to, like your, like, local, like, fast food restaurants, I'd always try to sneak some cookies, man. Ace can vouch for me. I'm a cookie monster. I love cookies, man. Mr. John. That's a new one. Yeah, Mr. John. Hello, how are you guys doing today? Who turns down cookies? Exactly, dude. Who turns down cookies? Cookies are so good. So, yes, I will gladly take your cookies, Alito. Thank you very much for the cookies. Cookies are really good, man. Sign me up, please. Yeah, exactly, dude. Cookies are so good. Cheers, lad. 2:35. Oh, my God, Dennis. Yo, there's nothing like an early 2:35 a.m. I mean, it's probably like 2:45 or something. I don't know when this was. But it's probably the best cookie of your life if you get one right now. I'm just kidding. You probably shouldn't eat too much sweets. You know, the saying of, like, don't eat before you sleep and, like, eat, like, sugary stuff before you sleep. Probably not a good idea. So, probably get something on the lighter side. Fair enough. Oh, right. I forgot I had to play soccer. What? Soccer? Oh my goodness, Dennis. What happened to the knee, dude? Are you alright? I keep getting 3.9, 7.8 perfect crit artifacts, but they were... Oh, interesting, Ash. 46 CP max potential. Ooh. Had an injury last year and ever since then I'm not... Oh, that fast. Oh my goodness, Dennis. That's horrible, dude. Yeah, so... I also lose balance at times. Wow, okay. Definitely take care of yourself, Dennis. That's insane, dude. Yeah, that really sucks, man. Did it happen because of soccer? I'm assuming yes, right? The injury? Did the injury happen as you played soccer? God damn it. There's nothing worse than, like, kind of, like, playing something that you love. But that is, like, the reason that you got injured, you know? Oh, my God. Till this day, my favorite team is Miyabi, Unagi, and Astra. Hey, there we go, Taylor. That is a fun team. Exactly, Spade. Yeah, just yabby it, mate. Oh, yeah, wind is coming. Yes, Ash, wind is coming, dude. Very exciting stuff, man. I'm very excited for wind. Yeah, I mean, Valina is going to be our first wind agent, right? Based on her agent record. Still debating who I want to have a Valina with. So we'll watch. Oh, yeah, and again, while I have everyone here, next Friday is probably going to be the version 3.0 live stream. And your boy is going to have the watch party the Saturday after, yeah? So, I mean, I guess we can put a date on it, right? So I think the June 5th should probably be the live stream for 3.0. And we'll have a watch party on June 6th. So yeah, at 5 p.m. We do stream a little bit earlier on Saturday. So yeah, you guys are want to hang out, watch the stream together, or just see some reactions? We'll be there. I wish Wind was out at launch. Oh, that would be cool, Ace. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, exactly. Dude, Ace keeps telling me this, man. I keep hearing this story, man. Somebody save me. But I'm just kidding, no. Yeah, Ace was hoping that Wind was at the beginning, because Ace strongly feels like Haramasa should have been Wind, you know, because, like, Archer characters, you know, pew, you know, you shoot. And, you know, maybe the wind can, like, affect it. Maybe, like, a magical freaking arrow, you know what I'm saying? Wind with Bowman's does make a lot of sense, though. Is it as good as Animo? To be determined. Easy 40% shred 20. Exactly. Animo is nice, Ash. I love Animo and Genshin. And, dude, especially with the Venti buffs, dude, because I don't like have like a team that's heavily invested into Venti, though I'm try to form one. Man, but I be seeing Ace's Venti team, and like, man, like Venti with like some Hexrider, like Durin. Goddamn, man, like this team shreds. It's actually really cool to see that they turned Venti into such a powerhouse. Like, my man can actually just shred stuff as a main DPS now. It's actually kind of wild. Ace has been like crushing it with his Venti team. I'm like, goddamn, dude. And I love the playstyle of, like, Venti, too. Like, the quick swapping, right, where you, like, kind of support your other, like, sources of damage and, like, you're still buffing them. It's a cool style. We can now make the joke that was the win, and it'll make sense. He's still on that. He's still on that, Spade. It'll probably be the meta for 3.0. Oh, probably an understatement. Since Yanagi and Haru trained in the same branch, oh, yeah, true, yeah, exactly. Oh, why? Because of Yanagi, but Haru because... Ooh. When Haramasa, you're real to me. If Haramasa is a pilot for a plane, I'm not boarding. Oh, Aquila... Oh, thank you, Ace. Oh, my God. Aquila Favonia, of course. Haru would follow sweep. I've gotten many standard weapons, but... Oh, the ammo bow. Oh, holy cow. Skyward Sword as well. Lost Prey times 2 and Wolf Gravestone. Wolf Gravestone is a pretty nice weapon, honestly, to pick up. I was fortunate enough to pick up a Wolf Gravestone pretty early on. Why do you keep getting dupes? Yeah, that's a lot of dupes. Considering, like, you're still missing a couple? I've not gotten any standard weapons besides ammo. Wait, that's so interesting. That's a lot of ammo. That's a lot of dupes, honestly. You're still missing, like, what, 2 to 3 more? God damn, that's a lot of dupes. And this is why I'm like, dude, oh my god, dude. Genshin doesn't even let you choose, like, a free weapon, right? Like for example, Xeno's first anniversary. We got to choose a character, an agent, and a W engine. I don't think Genshin lets you choose a free weapon. It's just a character, right? Yo, give us a weapon, you cowards! Oh my god, I can't believe I haven't thought about that, dude. I don't think you can choose a standard weapon on Genshin Anniversary. It's just a character. Holy... Oh my god, dude, that's crazy, man. Genshin holding out on us, man. I want Zhao's, though. Oh, yes! Jade Spear is really good. I was fortunate enough to pick up a... I don't know... Actually, I don't know where I got my Jade Spear. I don't know if I pulled on it during the Staff of Homa. Wasn't it on with, like, Staff of Homa? Or am I making that up? I might be making that up, because Zhao came out before Hu Tao, right? Yeah, I think Zhao came out before Hu Tao. So there's no way both the weapons were on the same weapon banner. I don't know how I got my Jade Spear. Maybe it was on the standard banner. In that case, that's a nice pickup there. Oh yeah, did I tell you? I got Nicole. I forgot. Oh, awesome, Ash! There, yes! Ash! Wait. I won too, right? I won too, right, Ace? I think, yeah, I think I won my 50-50 for Nicole. Yeah, I was so happy, dude. I think I won my 50-50 for Nicole. So, my Genshin luck has been incredible as well. Oh my god. I don't know if Ace wants to, like, tell you guys, but, like, okay, it's so weird. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. There's just a lot of, like, topics I want to talk about, but I have to talk about this, because Genshin is absolutely wild. So, you know how I was talking about how, like, yeah, I'm kind of always like, ooh, should I pull? Should I save? Should I pull? Yeah, so I did that again for this other character. Her name is Llama, right? I'm just like, dude, I think out of, like, all the Hoyo game, like, characters, Llama is, like, the prettiest, man. This girl is crazy pretty. But yeah, I was just debating if I should pull for Llama, and I was just like, man, because I always want to make sure, like, if I can get a character, I can, like, use them and, like, form a team around them without me having to pull, like, 4 different characters, well, I guess 3 other characters, to make that team work. It's kind of like Moeka in some sense, right, where you need a lot of, like, Night Soul characters to, like, really make her powerful. But it is worth it at times, though, don't get me wrong. Like, same with Castris, you play Honkai Star Rail. Man, you have, like, the best in slot Castris team. This team just really crushes, and I have that team. I have the best in slot Moeka team as well. It's definitely worth the investment. But yeah, I was just wondering if I should pull for Llama. And then, it was crazy, because I think it was, like, in one... I don't know if I hit it early or not, but essentially... Okay, so, Genshin introduced this cool system, and, I don't know when exactly, but essentially, if you fail your 50-50, I think Ace called it, like, a 5% chance. So, essentially, I failed my 50-50. But Genshin has this other system underneath the 50-50, where you have a 5% chance to hit. So, like, and it has, like, a cool special animation. Just imagine, like, oh, I failed my 50-50 for Billy, god damn it. And then you see a big-ass encrypted master tape pop up and say, huh, you didn't fail, you actually got it. It was a 5% chance to get it, and that 5% went through. So, again, just to reiterate, I essentially failed the 50-50, and then a new percentage came in with that 5%, kicking in, so I passed my 50-50. So it's like kind of cheating. I kind of cheated the 50-50. So I guess in some way you can kind of call it 55-45, 45, though, like, I don't think the number really works that way, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so I ended up getting that character, and then on Nefer's banner, Nefer is like a premier character for Llama to be paired together. And then when I pulled for Nefer, I failed my 50-50. But guess what saved my ass? That 5% kicked in again, dude. So it was just absolutely crazy, man, that actually happened. So I actually got saved a couple times by that new system that Genshin introduced. Very cool system, man. It definitely saved me a lot of Primo Gems. Because I had to fail there, oh my god, it probably would have cost, like, obviously twice as expensive, right? Yeah, Nicole is going to be a great addition to a lot of teams. Exactly. Yeah, you need the currency to pull. Also, that system as a whole. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the Enfield one. Yeah, exactly, Ace. But I do like that weapons are more accessible, though. I do... Well, let's see. Yeah, I think Taylor says it, too. Weapons should be guaranteed since they're... Yes, exactly, Taylor. I agree exactly, man. Like, definitely way more accessible. Like, even if they're not free, let's not put, like, RNG behind it. Let's just make it, like, 100%, please. Because it really sucks to go into a weapon... And like, can you imagine they put a 99% on it? Like, something like that. You know, that's how I kind of treat the 75-25. The number is definitely more skewed, of course, but just imagine if the weapon ban was 99% success, 1% fail. Why are we shitting on the 1% players? Just freaking give it 100%, dude. So that's how I essentially look at the weapon banner. Why is it 75% yay, and then 25% of the players get screwed? Like, just make it 100, dude. Just freaking make it. And, like, I agree. Weapons should be, since some of them are very specific, more than others, of course, there's more flexible W engines that are more universal and unconditional, like, stats. But damn, dude, just give it to the character. If you made it 75, might as well be 100. Exactly, Ace! Exactly, dude! And, like, 75-25. Imagine it was 99-1. Why not just make it 100? Well, why are we screwing 1% play? That's how I kind of treat it. Because 25% is not that... Like, it's not that much of a difference of an RNG. 50-50, sure. You want half to win, half to lose. But why is it 3/4? At that point, why not just make it like 1% get screwed? Like, and that sounds crazy, right? Because that's how I kind of look at it. 75 pass, 25 get screwed? Damn, dude. It's like, oh, just make everyone, like, have a successful 100%. Genshin should give more than breadcrumbs, and that led to... Yeah, exactly, Ash. Like... And this is kind of going back to the all-new program. Like, this is just a random number on top of my head, but can you imagine how many pulls you would have gotten on your Genshin account if from day one, they started giving a multi-pull every single version? Dude, we are very deep in on Genshin. We are on, like, essentially, like, what? Like, was there, like, version 6 point something? And Ace, you can correct me if I'm wrong as well, but I'm pretty sure Genshin is entering, like, the 6th version, dude. My god, probably even entering the 7. I think we're wrapping up the 6 and entering the 7. In every single version, imagine if we got a multi. We are talking about probably like 500 freaking pulls that we got denied. Because we don't get a pull every version. Compared to like Star Rail and Genshin, of course. Oh, sorry, Zenless. But yeah, that kind of sucks. I just feel like, man, it's just really hard to like get everybody that you want in Genshin. Just because, like, I feel like there's not enough resources to help players get kind of what they want, which kind of sucks, right? Kind of sucks. The less resources we have, the more, you know, just overall, if you have more resources, you enjoy the game a bit more, so, yeah. Don't get me wrong, though, Genshin is still a very fun game. You just have to pull accordingly and, like, kind of plan out your pulls. Just because I do think you get less Primo Gems compared to, like, your Stellar Jade and your Polychromes. I currently got Kafka and Huahua. Ooh! I'll just pull for Cyrene and then Yao Guang and then use them all together. Yeah, that could work, Dennis. Yeah, that could work. Man, like, honestly, just help, like building up new accounts just take time, right? Like, in any game. And I think just using what you have, definitely to get by the early stages, and then see what's working, and then you can build on top of that if you want, right? Like, you know, you can just pair your Yao Guang with, like, a Silver Wolf or an Evanescia down the road. So yeah, just use whatever works for now, get by the early stages. She was made with ZZZ 1.0 in mind. That's the issue with the old... Exactly, dude. Remember when the team shared one ult? Remember? Oh, my Taylor! Well, we're going back memory lane. You're right, dude. Decibels were at one point. Yo, this will be... Yo, yo, Ace, this will be a very cool video topic, like an actual video, but we could talk about like, remember the days, you know, where we talk about like all these old systems. You're right, Taylor. Back in the day, decibels were shared between the whole team. I want to say it, okay, I don't remember the exact time, but I think it was actually I remember. It was the introduction of Miyabi that they made decibels shared across the whole team. Because I remember, and I have a short on this as well, where we kind of talked about the launch of a Void Hunter. It's kind of like a soft launch. And in version 1.4, it was kind of a soft launch. It was kind of a soft launch for Zenless, right? Because we went away... Decibels are what? I'm cheating here. I'm looking at the end because I have 2 screens. I'm not quite at the end yet, but I do see Ash saying, like, decibels were what? Yes, Ash. Decibels were shared between the whole team pre-version 1.4. How crazy is that, dude? But yeah. But with the introduction of version 1.4 and, like, Miyabi and Haramasa coming in, essentially, it was kind of like a soft launch. And then they made it so every single agent can use their own decibels. Now, why did they do that? Because you probably just use your main DPS's ultimate. Why does user even have an ultimate? You know, like, there just wasn't many opportunities for supports to use their ultimate. Because probably you're gonna use your ultimate on your main DPS. So, like, it was something like that, right? And if they really wanted to stick to that system, they really needed to make it so, like, a character, like, for example, say, imagine if Evelyn's ultimate was, like, really weak because she's very focused on chain attacks. And then when Astra ults, well, first of all, she gives you two chain attacks, which is nice. But imagine there's, like, another stat sticker in there, right? Like, you get 50% more damage. Then you probably want to Astra ult and not ult with Evelyn, since you just mainly want to do chain attacks with Evelyn. That's not necessarily true, because Evelyn gets a lot of value for ulting. When you ulti, essentially throughout the whole fight, Evelyn reduces her chain attack cost by, like, 1. Which is freaking huge, by the way. I'm just using that as, like, an example, right? But, yeah, imagine that, dude. Holy cow. There just wasn't many opportunities for other agents to use their ultimates. So instead, in 1.4, with the soft launch, they essentially said, okay, let's change the system so every agent can actually use their ultimates. Because, man, people just weren't ulting with, like, I guess 2/3 of their team, because we only have 3. Damn, Taylor, that's a good call out, my brother. That is such a memory, going down memory lane, man. Oh my god, those are such an interesting time. Haru has been gone for 492 days. Ugh, it was 1.4. That's insane, Ace. So 924 days. Well, okay, I'm totally cool with you doing the polls. Are you sure, Ace? No, you sure? Alright, yeah, I mean, if Ace doesn't mind, then I can quickly hop over his account and then we can do some, we can end up the stream with some polls. Man, I hope we get some good luck then, Ace. I really hope we just hit it for you, man. English is hard. It makes no sense. Damn it. I missed more polls. You didn't miss any polls. We're discussing the possibilities. Oh, yeah. You're good, Savens. We didn't do anything. Your boy's still catching up on the goddamn chat. Of Johnny pulling on my account. I don't pay attention to Pride, and Ben has been, Them liars. I know Ben is higher. My Ben is higher than that. Nongon by far is the most fun to use. Yeah, Nongon has very pretty animations too. When she does her EX special, man, like, BOOM! Ballerina, man. She's a ballerina, dude. She definitely has, like, the elegance of a dancer, yeah? Very elegant. And that's one of the reasons too, man. Like, I think all the Angels of Delusion has, like, very pretty animations and, like, attacks, dude. Very cool. And they're so interactive. It feels like I'm never alone, because my friends are my power, yeah? Too much bounce, too little stun. Oh, yeah, for Arya? Yeah, dude, exactly. This is true for many things. That is fair, Spade. Exactly, dude. Stun timers are just relatively, not long enough, right? Even on my Yi Shred, I'm like, god damn it, I can't burn all this adrenaline, man. Bop, 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 bop. I can ult, because you can ulti, and then you just do, like, your hold down your basic attack to do, like, the charge attack. But damn, it just takes a long time. Yeah, not enough stun timer for sure. That's why this, Joel, that's why there's ever a character that can kind of slow down stun duration. That would be freaking cool. Because I don't think they're gonna extend it anymore. And you can kind of tell, right? Because, like, all these characters that can, like, extend stun duration, they don't stack anymore. And I don't think they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll just give you an extra, like, 2 seconds compared to this other old agent. No. That doesn't feel good. I don't think they'll do that to the old existing characters, because Actually, I think Dylan actually has 2 seconds, right? It's weird. There's a character that's like 1 second shorter than like Lighter. I think Lighter is 3 seconds. Is Dylan 2 seconds? I think Dylan is 2 seconds. Where is it? God damn, my brother. I'm telling you, they need to have a search thing. Can I search? Can I search keywords in here? Wait, did I just write an English paper? This thing's so long. But yes, I do see it right here. While under the malicious complaint, which is like, I think it's the 3rd of her paper. Is it paper? Yeah, paper. It's interesting, because we say rock, paper, scissors, but in other regions, they don't do rock, paper, scissors. They do rock, scissors, paper. So that's why Dylan, if you guys didn't know, Dylan ends on paper and like does a slam down, right? That's because in other regions, they do it in a different order. But yes, I think you do get the malicious complaint when paper connects. And it does say, while under malicious complaint, if the enemy becomes stunned, the stun duration is extended by 2 seconds, which is interesting, right? Because Lighter is like 3 seconds. I mean, to be fair, Dylan does a lot more than what a stun agent should do, so that's probably why. It's like a little way to tone down Dylan a little bit, though she probably needs a little bit more toning down, but we don't, no, we don't do toning down. We don't do toning down. We do crazy buffs. You think toning down is gonna give sales, Jimmy? What the hell are you doing? Yes, and then Lighter is keeping the OG 3 seconds. So I personally think that if there was like a new system, an interesting mechanic, because again, they probably won't give like, oh, 5 seconds, oh, pull it now, pull it now. I think that's such like they won't do that. They won't do that because it's kind of just power creeping their own character in a different way. But instead, I think a cool system would be for a stun agent to now, let me move the mic, did it move? But yeah, I think a cool system would be for a stun agent to slow down the stun duration. And I kind of took inspiration from that by like some of the recent buffs in like Deadly Assault. You kind of see it in Deadly Assault where it's like stun duration is like, you know, lower, or I should say slower. So it's kind of nice. That would be kind of a nice buff for Hugo. Because Hugo kind of struggles against like, oh my god, dude, you know how we talked about like some enemies essentially having like 1 second stun duration, like our boy Monito? How do you even totalize that, homie, man? Like, Hugo's like, all prepped up, and then he's just like not stunned anymore. It's like, oh, I guess I missed my totalize. I'm just kidding, that's not gonna happen, but like, goddamn, like, the stun duration is just so short that, like, Hugo is suffering. Oh, right, I managed to get 24k on Lucia. Whoa, 24k, Dennis? That's really good. Do I need to get higher, or is that fine? Wait, 24? Oh, 24k health. Honestly, I think, yo, the cool thing about Lucia is I don't think she actually has a hard cap. I think you can just, I think the sky's the limit with Lucia. Like, for example, if you look at Zhao, Zhao has a limit. They even tell you, right? Like, 27k. Yeah, they tell you at the bottom right, Zhao's limit is 27k. I do not think Lucia has a limit. You can essentially stack as much as you want, like HP on her. I don't think she has a buff that's locked behind like her HP. It might be in her skill. But yeah, I don't think, I think 24k is a lot, Dennis. I think you're doing good, bro. 24k is really freaking good. Let's see, where is it? I wish you can search. I think that would be a really cool system. I don't know if that's coping, but imagine you can search some keywords in here. I think that'd be kind of cool. And it can just highlight your keyword, kind of like Control F, yeah? You get to search it up. But yeah, I don't think that's a limit. Oh, there is a limit? I might be wrong then. That's the max you need. Oh, wait, there's actually a limit for Lucia? I didn't actually know that. Oh, you're right! There is 24k, you're right! Wow! I didn't even actually know. Because I never capped off on my Lucia. Because I don't think you can cap off on Lucia unless you have like her W engine or just like the most craziest substats. So I personally haven't maxed it. But thank you very much, the resident Lucia Pro. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. It's right here in the bottom left. 24k. Very nice, dude. Her kit is weird. That hidden... Yeah, exactly. It's in... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit like Astra. It's so funny, but some characters, all of their stuff is in the core skill. But characters like Lucia and even like Astra, actually most of Astra's like damage buff actually falls under her EX special as well. Where are you, Astra? Yeah. So leveling these skills are actually pretty important because you see how the numbers like green? So when you level up these abilities, you get more damage in value and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny how they do that, right? It makes building them take a little bit more resources because it is 2 skills rather than like 1 skill. But yeah, you are right. 2 different things. So core skill and your EX special are going to be very important. Reading character skills is a nightmare of... Yeah, exactly, Spade. I think that's why I think Control F would be nice to be able to search. Reading Lucia makes me a little grateful that all of the word salads that come after on one page. Exactly, dude. Oh my god, dude. Some of the old... Joe, do you want to take a look at, like... Let's take a look at, like, freaking Billy. Billy, yeah? Look at my man, Billy. Bro, my man. Thank you so much, Billy. My man, dude. Look at this, bro. I can read this. This is easy. This is not overwhelming. I can read 2 paragraphs. I can do that. But man, nowadays, bro, you're actually reading an English paper. Small mercies. I miss your old days when Corin's kid was... Yeah, exactly, right, dude? Those are the times. Hey, Johnny, we celebrate our birthday by playing... Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. I think I told this story before. Yeah, I think we told this story before, but yes, if you guys did not know, Ace and your boy share the same birthday, but we are not twins. We are brothers, but we are not twins. So we had a 1 in 365 day chance, and we landed on the same day, dude. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. You want to hear the story? So the story was, and I think I told the story before, but essentially... it was my birthday. My birthday. Okay, my birthday. I came first. And we were just out eating. And then my mom was, like, pregnant at the time. And we were just going out celebrating. And then, we went to, like, a buffet. And we were eating the buffet. And we joke about this all the time that, like, my mom ate too much. And then, because Ace wasn't actually due for quite a while. Ace actually came, like, sooner than the expected date. So, yeah, we kind of just joked about it all the time, saying my mom ate too much, and then Ace was like, I'm out of here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, we were just out celebrating, and then, legitimately, that, like, same night as well, actually, it's funny, because we ate 1 day before my birthday. It was the 22nd, so it was July 22nd, and we were out eating, and then July 23rd came, like, right in the morning is when, my mom was giving birth, to Ace. So, yeah, it just so happened that it was legitimately, like, 2 to 3 a.m. that I think, she was in labor. So, yeah, that was the story of it, dude. And then ever since then, whenever it's July 23rd, Ace and I, we run a double birthday, dude. Honestly, and it's much funner that way. I'm not gonna lie. My older brother jokes saying like, "Oh, how does it feel like sharing like the same birthday?" Quite frankly, it's quite fun, man. I think double birthday is kind of fun. So we have like a bigger birthday, I guess, for me and Ace. Wait, you share a birthday? Did I not mention this? I don't recall this. I think we did mention it one time. I want to say I remember this because I told you I shared. Yes, exactly, Savings. I remember you said you shared with your dad as well. Exactly. It's 3:05 now. Oh, God. I'm almost there. I can see kind of the end. There's like 75% progress. I'll finish this. I'm going to speed run this so we can do some polls on Ace. I'll ask Ace on live once I'm caught up with chat, see what the answer is. And then we'll make the decision when to end the stream with the post. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, no, the injury happened because of the handball. Oh, okay, Dennis. I tried catching the ball, but then went on my foot. Oh, dude. Shoot, dude. I'm, like, trying to envision that, and I'm like, ooh, that definitely sucks, man. I'm so sorry, dude. Dude, if you keep extending these words, I just keep visualizing it, like, and my mouth went, ow! Like, bro, you're giving me the visuals! And my body was on the ground. Oh, that part sucks. I'm sorry, Dennis. Well, you really painted the picture. That's what I'm saying. I can see them in my mind too, dude. Holy cow, the visuals were real. I don't know. I was in the air, jumped, caught the ball, and then went on my foot. Oh, that sucks, dude. Instead of both feet to not put the... Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Happens with sports. Exactly, dude. Yeah, I'm sure even... I'm sure... I don't really follow sports too closely, but I'm pretty sure even, like, obviously professionals and stuff, like, kind of, like, get injured as well, right? It's kind of the nature of the sport, man. I guess you play kind of at your own risk. I mean, you could probably do anything at your own risk, right? I play this game at my own risk, right? I play Xenoverse at my own risk. So just, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. At least I can walk. Yeah, definitely, dude. Small mercies, yeah. Honestly, and I'm just try to take care of yourself, like, everybody. This goes to everybody. Like, seriously, like, I just wish good health on everyone. Good health always comes, and we talked about it for Golden Carrot Day, right? Good health always comes first, man. Can't do anything without good health. Well, that's not true. Like, you know, you could still, like, kind of be, like, okay, but, like, I guess you have more options if you're just healthier and can do more things. I can get out of bed and be happy, grateful I'm healthy. Exactly, Dennis. Yeah, dude, exactly. Just continue to take care of yourself. Exactly. Well said, man. You can also be sad about the knee thing. Both can be... True, exactly. And, you know, maybe we kind of better prepare ourselves with these kind of incidents, right? So, like, if something, like, traumatic happens, I'm sure we'll live on with that and kind of like see how we can guard ourselves from that happening again, like guard, like defend against that happening again, something like that. Those do help, right? Without the bad experiences, you know, the good experience probably wouldn't shine through as much, but that was a year ago. Llama charged attack makes me want to tear my hair out. I would have to bust 50. 50 times? Ash, that is crazy. 50 times restart. Yeah, honestly, some of those bosses be kind of nutty, man. Oh my goodness. Theater is such a nightmare, man. That mode is so annoying. Yeah, their re-roll system is kind of annoying. If you were to rewind, it takes, like, dude, you can't, like, you go and redo your current stage, but, like, you can't, like, rewind a couple stages. It, like, brings you back, like, 2 to 3 or something. It's quite a lot. An interesting business strategy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Genshin is version 6. Oh my god, 6.x. Do you know how many polls we missed out on if we have, like, an all-new program? Decibels World. What? Oh, yeah, there we go. I caught this one. Wait, we're almost there, I think. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they were shit among the whole crowd. Oh, squad crowd. So if one agent used it, all the decibels would be consumed. Exactly, Ace. You'd always save it for the DP. Exactly, Ace. Juyun was clutch back then, was just one. Yeah, exactly, Taylor. Exactly. Juyun was, like, honestly, when it came to, like, Burst Queen, Juyun was Burst Queen. Like, she was actually, like, the best during her time. G1 and all the DPS back then was made with... Exactly, man. Sorry, those were the days. Hi, how are you? Oh, Kitten! Welcome on in, Kitten. We're doing pretty good. Kind of just, you know, having fun chatting with chat. Like, I've been, like, probably 20 minutes behind chat. We've just been kind of talking about a lot of things. But the night had been going pretty well. We beat our 50-50 for Starlight Billy. So I'm very happy about that. And, yeah, we kind of just... We might actually do a little bit more polls. I just have to... check on with Ace after I caught up with chat, but welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well, and yeah, we're having a blast here. Going pretty swell, exactly. Hey, Kitten, Johnity is in the throes of catching on my chat. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to read everything, man. Yo, though, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, if our community ever gets bigger, my God, it's probably gonna be so hard to read everything, guys, but I definitely want to try to, you know, you guys are hanging out here. I want to just make sure I absorb everything and join in on the fun, you know? Though I will say, it's probably gonna be much harder if our community, like, grows much bigger. But I will do my best, man, because I think everyone deserves the time. If you guys are out here hanging out, then yeah, definitely, man. Thank you so much for hanging out here. This goes for everyone. Going pretty swell. Would appreciate not being... Yeah, it is pretty hot. I had to skip my run today, so I started doing some running. Like, you know, I'm trying to essentially, like, get into shape again, and it was really hot. So I had to skip my run today. I'll probably have to see if I can do, like, more morning runs, because morning isn't as hot. Or nighttime. Nighttime could be pretty good, but, like, it's still pretty humid towards nighttime. I'll probably have to do my run at, like, probably maybe 8 or 9. Yeah, it's just been pretty hot, man. In summer, it's only gonna get worse as well. I appreciate not being so hard, but I digress. Ew, how hot. Oh, Kitten, today, it was like 85, I think. It was like 85. I'm like, oh, no. I'm a pass. I'm not gonna run. It's like 71, but I'm like worse. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's horrible, Ace. 90 in the dorms? My God. Yeah, that's terrible. Does this school not have AC? In German, we do scissor. Oh, scissor, rock, paper. Oh, wait. Really, Dennis? I did not know that. Man, maybe NA is the odd fish around here then. I think so. I think NA is the odd fish. I didn't even know that. Interesting. So scissor, rock, paper. Yeah, we do rock. Wait, no, you also do a different order. Because some of the Asian countries, they do some of the Asian countries do rock, scissors, paper, right? Oh, you do scissors first. I misread that. Wow, every region just kind of does their own does their own thing. I did not know that. That's really educational. Yeah, but it's only the hallways, not the dorm rooms. Oh my God. So the individual rooms for student does not have AC, only the hallways. We like our students walking with nice air conditioner, but when they can sleep in the heat. Beautiful. Everyone's sweaty when they wake up. There's a thermostat in my room, but it's like locked in a glass box. What the? They don't let you change it? I can only use it to see how it. What kind of dorms? Are we sure this is not jail? Is this like prison or something? That's crazy. I'm just kidding. Much love to Ace's school, man. Ace is fortunate enough to be in a very good school. I'm just kidding. But like, goddamn, man. Like, no. Damn, that's miserable. Oh, in Romania, we say rock, paper, scissors, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, yeah, we also do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. I think we say shoot. I don't think we say 1, 2, 3. I think it's like rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Or is it shoot? God damn it. I think it's shoot. You like shoot out your like response, I think. But I kind of just, I get lazy and I just say shoe. Like, shoot. Get away. Get out of here. The cultural differences of rock, paper, scissors. Oh, yeah. I honestly did not know that. I'm kind of glad we kind of talked about that with Dylan, because I actually I didn't know that other, like, countries and, like, regions did their own version of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, where I'm from, we say rock, paper, scissors. So, very nice to know. Yeah, fascinating. How this type of small stuff can differ. Yeah, exactly, Spade. Exactly, dude. No, the cap is hard. Trust. I'm struggling on my second account. Ooh, I love Xiao. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't even think I can really reach a 2 for my Lucia. Lucia's signature gives HP main stat, right? So I think, like, obviously, if you have the W engine, it'll be much easier to build. Otherwise, you probably have to rely on crazy substats. I just don't have... I actually got really lucky here. This does have, like, 3 HP percent, but yeah, I'm kind of struggling to hit the cap on her. But again, I'm gonna start min-maxing some of my builds very soon. I have a lot of resources to do so. I kind of just been kind of like waiting, I guess. Once Ace comes home, we're gonna do a lot of things, and one of the things on my radar is like kind of organizing my builds for season 3. By season 3, don't worry, we're gonna be essentially caught up in everything, story, even my builds as well. I'm gonna use you know how much ether battery I have, dude?
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Look how much ether battery I have. Sorry, it's in here. Look how much ether battery I have, dude. Oh my god, I have 342. So I'm gonna start using these. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna, like, essentially try to finish as much characters as I can, because I really want to, like, just move on into Season 3 with, like, everything kind of caught up, man. I just need to find the time to, like, really start using all of these things and stuff like that. I love Zhao. I forget she was free sometimes. Ash, yeah, Zhao is incredible, dude. I'm so glad they gave such a nice unit. Especially since Yi Shengguang, a lot of people have Yi Shengguang. So, like, just having Zhao just makes, like, building Yi Shengguang's best in slot team feel so good, dude. And even up to this date, Zhao is still incredible for Yi Shengguang, which I'm really happy for. It's been, like what, 3 versions? 3 full versions? So, you know, still going pretty strong. So, Zhao, serving us justice. He'll get to chat eventually. Almost there, guys. Almost there. I realize you can extend the blue rainbow stun bar. Oh, with Banyu M1. Wow, you can extend the... Wait, that's insane. Specifically with the M1, Taylor. I understand this is such a ride. What a stream. Yeah, I know. What a stream. Dude, this was actually just kind of like chilling. It's just like kind of mainly talking. So Dylan can extend the blue one in Banyu. Oh, wow. In Banyu, the gray one. I need to really look more into like the blue and the gray, dude. That sounds crazy. Didn't realize there was a difference, honestly. I know there's like a difference, like a little bit of a difference, but I didn't know if they actually mattered too much in terms of like the duration. That's insane. Zenless has written the entire Bible at this point. Yeah, right? ZZZ is more engaging than the Bible. Oh, July 23rd. Yep, yeah, exactly. That is our birthday. Our Ace. I got it this time. My birthday. Oh, July 7th, which is... Oh, awesome! Wait, Dennis. Our birthday is actually pretty close to Zenless's anniversary, man. That's really cool. So it's like... Dude, I was so happy. I was so happy to know that, like my birthday was essentially... Oh, our birthday... Well... Specifically, like, for me, I was happy that my birthday, I don't know if this is true for Ace, but I was just happy that Zenless came out the same month as well. Which is really cool, man. Very nice. So, July is a very big month, man. Dude, speaking of July, I think there's a lot of cool movies coming out, like, this summer as well. Maybe, like, June, July. Actually, yo, next month is Toy Story 5. I think me, Ace, and my older brother... is gonna go out and watch Toy Story 5 in theaters. So it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a fun time. I love Toy Story, by the way. That's like one of my favorite like Disney Pixar movies. That's just my childhood, man. I love Toy Story. So cool. We're all July. Yeah, a lot of July people in here. My brother's... Oh, May 1st. Ooh. May 1st. Wow. So it actually already happened, Dennis. Well, happy belated birthday to your brother. My birthday is in 15 days. I'll get a whooping 60. Hey! Oh, yes, Ash, you're so right, dude. For your birthday, I actually didn't open mine yet. That's so funny that you talked about it. If you guys didn't know, if you put in your, like, birthday, each time it is your birthday, so I should probably say each year. I didn't use this yet because I kind of just want to hold on to it as, like, a commemorative thing. But you do get a little bit of rewards. I guess they give you some polychromes in here as well. That's kind of cute. A little bit of a little freebie there. Oh, sorry, resin. Yes, resin. Sorry, I read that as polychromes for some reason. But yeah, I guess it does say ether battery here as well. So yeah, I guess, yeah, Zenless is the same as Genshin. You get like a little bit of extra energy. Hey, you can spend an extra minute playing our video game. Very nice of you, Hoyo. Oh, congrats on the 1 condensed resin. Oh, fragile, right? Fragile resin. Or, actually, I don't know. They probably give you fragile resin, right? Happy early birthday. Yes, exactly. I remember people saying staying on Chingy throughout the whole fight, and since all shared one. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I think so. That was, yeah, those are the days. But back when HP was low on enemies, it was easy to stun back then. Agreed. Congrats on winning your 50-50. Thank you so much, Kitten. Thank you. Did you pull for S Billy at all as well, or maybe Premia? How we doing in version 2.8? Or are you going straight for saving? Which, honestly, I think is a very good strategy. I think there's going to be a lot of cool characters coming in 3.0. So, always a wise choice to save up and be prepared for what's to come. This is the most active community I've been in. Dude, you guys have been killing it, man. And, I mean, when it comes to community, it's you guys. You guys are coming up with the craziest stuff, dude. So, thank you so much, man, for always hanging out. Hey, top 3 is pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Apart from a friend of mine's in Savins. 85 is not bad. 85? Yeah, 85 would destroy me. Oh, on 85 pulls. It was almost 100 here. I can't stand the heat. Oh my god, I would simply melt. Dude, I was in, oh, for 2 years, and it was like 120. Oh my god! In terms of like the heat? Oh, we're talking about the heat. 85 is not bad. Like, Dennis, you're right. 85 isn't bad, but, where I do my running, I have like a treadmill, and I mean, this is really the only location we could put it in, but it's essentially in a sunroom. So if you guys don't like the sunroom, it kind of amplifies the temperature. So like if it's 85 outside, my god, it probably amplifies that heat even more, and vice versa. If it's like 10 degrees, holy crap, that's like the coldest room in the planet, dude. It's really bad. So yeah, that's the only place we could really put our treadmill, I suppose. So that's where I kind of do my running. Really fun though. I kind of just watch some League of Legends, like some of their tournaments, and I kind of just do my running. Trying to keep up and being active, I suppose. But yeah, really goddamn hot though. Damn, 120 is insane though. That's really high. Yeah, Ace, it gets worse. I shoot a scissor and save paper. My website doesn't have a good build. Johnny, if you want, I'll send you my UID and you can check it out after. Oh, awesome. Dennis, hold on to that as well, dude. Like, yeah, dude. I think I think what we could do, because, and I think actually, so so Ace essentially finished school. I think Ace is pretty much done, but still have to stay on campus until graduation. So this Friday is gonna be Ace's graduation. So me and the family, we're gonna go down to Ace's campus and be there for their graduation and stuff like that. And then we'll have a lot of time. From there, dude, me and Ace, we have the whole summer. Ace and I will be on the grind, don't worry. And we already started looking into the Discord stuff as well. So that's to come soon. And maybe in like the Discord server, we can have like a section where like if anyone has like a request, you guys can shoot like a request in. Maybe even DM me directly. Like your UID, we can take a look at it and stuff like that. And I'll be down to even do like some of like the critical nodes and like matches for SD, like Shrew Defense and like Deadly Assault on your guys' account as well. If you guys, you know, are okay with that, of course. Everything will always go through you guys, of course. I will never do anything without permission. I think that'll be cool. I know a lot of, like, you know, like, Zenless content creators who also do, like, account reviews and, like, helps and, like, hop on their accounts. Even do polls as well, right? Like, pull on their accounts, do, like, some Deadly Assault and stuff. So that'd be kind of cool. I would be down to do that kind of content. Well, was it worth it? Ooh, that's a good question, Spade. I'm also gonna find myself too and see how strong Billy is. That's really exciting. I'm looking forward to it, man. 342 batteries. Yeah, Ash, dude. It's actually pretty impressive that I have this much, and I have honestly I have a lot of my characters built as well. Like if you go through the skills, I essentially have everyone on, like I say everyone, but I still have a lot of characters I'm working on, but majority of them are 11 skill. This takes a lot of resources, but I do have a lot of ether batteries still to like kind of push. But yeah, everyone is essentially, at least all my S ranks, I think mainly. Maybe some stable channel characters aren't 11 yet. Oh, and a couple A ranks as well, right? Some of the A ranks, that's probably gonna be more of a long-term project because if I 11 everybody, it's gonna be really expensive, and I'll probably never finish. So yeah, trying to spend resources a little bit smartly. M2W1. Ooh! Kin, you got M2W1 Starlight Billy? Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Congrats. I thought I was 140. Well, congrats. That is really cool. Definitely let us know how the M2 Billy is. I'm gonna be building up Billy like over the week, and then yeah, my next stream we're gonna be playing a lot of Billy. Definitely, if like let us know how the M2 like feels compared to like the M0. I'm actually really curious. I think one of the cool things about like an agent, honestly, and this is probably something I'll never get to really experience, but mindscapes are really cool. I think some mindscapes have the potential to really change how a character plays. Like, man, it's really cool. Like, Yixuan, I think out of her M6, she essentially has, like, and I think Ye Shengguang is, like, the same. Like, every character has, like, cool gimmicks, right? But they have, like, free charges of, like, ultimate and stuff like that when you do, like, a certain thing. So I think it's really cool. Yeah, definitely let us know how the M2 Billy feels. Yeah, that's the place you want to be. M2, always a nice investment, generally speaking. Very more affordable, and for the bang of your buck, I think M2 is very highly valuable. Yeah, he's a saver. Let's go. I got silly earlier. Now I'm working hard to try and get Orphe again. Oh, yeah, awesome savings. Yeah, dude. Yeah, getting Orphe would be very nice, man. Good luck with the yeah, good luck the Orphes. Prayage! We pray! I would get Orphe, but I need Sambi first. Fair, kitten. Yeah, I think Sambi is really fun though. She honestly cheesed a lot of stuff for me actually, low-key. I think Ambi gonna be a great agent. Thanks, buddy. I was already 76 pulls into the banner because I wanted. Oh, awesome. Okay, an M2. Oh, awesome, Sam. So you actually hit the M2 Lucia as well already, right? Cool. And we have W1 too, right? For your birthday, you get a special custom order cake, and that gives you an ether battery unicorn. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. Exactly, man. Is it worth it? Orphe is really good, but only works with certain comms. Billy can still work with regular Ambi and Nicole if you want. Yeah, exactly. I guess the only thing with Nicole is, like, one of the cool things about Nicole is kind of like her defense shred. So since Billy is, like, a rupture agent, you kind of lose a little bit of that value for Nicole. And I guess the only other thing that Nicole also offers is her core skill. And it's funny I say that because I do use my Nicole with my Yixuan, but not for that aspect, right? Nicole's additional ability, where is she? Oh, actually increases ether damage, so this is generally why I use mine. But for the most part, if you pair Nicole with a ruptured character, you don't actually get the value of her core passive in the defense reduction. But for Yishrin, there's still a lot of value. So on my new account, I mainly build Nicole with Yishrin together because she's free, and the ether damage is nice at least. They should let us convert Cloud Crest to Denny's. Oh, that'd be cool, Taylor. More Denny options? I ain't complaining. I mean, we'd be all loaded. Yeah, no, right? You can't do my DA or she because I play on X. Oh, Dennis, wait. Oh, you're right, dude. Yeah, the account. You're right, Dennis. You're right. I forgot that you can't log into like a different platform. I even forgot you. I forgot you also played on Xbox overall. But yeah, at least we. I'd be down to still do. We can still probably do an account review. That'll be interesting. What do you mean? I still want Seed. You know what? I could give you my login from Xbox account, and if you log in via Xbox account, you can play on. Oh my, dude! I would be horrible on console. I've never played console Zenless before. I would be so bad, man. I managed to win my 50-50 twice. Hey, Kitten, that is a huge win. Congratulations on the build, man. Double 50-50 wins is incredible, dude. You love to see it. That is really good, man. High pity, though. That's fine. All 3 times. That's fine, Kitten. Like, honestly, like, is it weird for me to say that, like, I kind of, like, I'm okay with 70, like, 80 pulls. I just want to beat that 50-50. I just don't want to go to, like, 120 and above. I'm okay with, like, 120 pre. But, like, so winning 80-80 and beating the 50-50 in my book is, like, a freaking huge win, man. Like, that is just absolutely insane. But going to 120, not the worst. But if you go to, like, freaking 60 and above, like, beyond, that, I'm like, oh, man, now I'm crying. But I don't actually mind going to, like, you know, like, your 80 pulls each time. As long as you beat the 50-50, that is so valuable. You can't really log into an Xbox account on PC. Exactly, because exactly, yeah. That's fair, yeah. Oh. Winning 50 is a lot of posts, though. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's why that's how I kind of view it. I kind of view it, if I did not beat this 50-50, I essentially have to go the full distance again, in my book. You can get it in the next multi, but I never rely on that thing. I kind of just like, oh, man, it's doomed, man. It's toast. We'll take that. Yeah, exactly, dude. Also, A ranks love me. Awesome, dude, Kitten. This is a good banner as well for your Minato and your Yinhu especially. If you don't have like you know, like maybe like a Lucia, or even if you do have Lucia and maybe not a third option, Yinhu is in the banner, and damn, dude, playing a hypercarry Billy with like Yinhu and Lucia, the 2 best like rupture supports. Oh, I know Yinhu is a defense, but let's be real, he still buffs. He's a support. That's a very valuable banner. I need a Minato battery. He is an M6. Congrats. Yeah, exactly. Many wins on the band. Dude, is this a sign that we should pull on for Ace? Everyone's winning. All we do is win, man. You might need a controller. Oh, God. Man. The controller, I'm not too worried about. The hands is more of the concern. But, I mean, you don't need hands to view builds, right? I just can't do the game modes. The end is in sight. Because I'm... Oh, got screwed. Oh. We should keep talking to delay him. No. I'm almost here. I'm fine. Dude, the end is... that's what you meant by the end is here. I made it. I was hoping to have some post save for 3.0. Oh, you can't that... Yeah, I 100%. I think that's a good strategy. The meta... and again, it also depends on how you want to play the game. But if you're looking to create a meta... Always having a nice budget and kind of observing the meta and where it shifts is a very good idea. So wind attribute coming in for a 3.0 is going to be a big game changer, honestly. So yeah, let's be on the lookout for wind. Wait, I got to go real quick. Oh, awesome. No problem, Ace. Y'all seem to be having fun, though. Oh, awesome. No problem, Ace. Yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Oh, shoot. Do I pull in his account without him? No, I can't do that. We got to wait for Ace. We won't set anything on fire. I know, yeah. Honestly, it might work. I will talk to Johnny in August in case he wants to. Yeah, awesome, Dennis. Yo, don't worry, dude. Discord server soon, man. I don't really know, like, how much Ace wants to cook with the Discord server, but maybe next week we can even have it. maybe 2 weeks max. But Discord server coming real soon, guys. A lot of stuff is coming, man. We're gonna revamp a lot of the Twitch stuff and all that jazz, man. Man, when Ace doesn't have school and he's working at Johnity Co full time, you know how much we can accomplish together, man? You know what to say. Teamwork makes the dream work, man, and I cannot agree with that anymore. See, Ace? Yeah, I mean, Ace is gone now. Shoot, I just caught up too. Were you gonna do the pose? Let's see here. Might be the DA buff, but I managed to achieve a high score. Damn, yo, Kitten, honestly, DA buff or not, it does not matter. You still scored that 54K, which is freaking impressive, dude. Congrats. Is that on the M2 Billy? That is really high. Just took 2 hours. I took 1 hour and 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. It did? Wait, it took 2 hours for me to read the entire chat? Oh my god, that's insane, dude. Honestly, like, when I'm, like, I bet you, I mean, for the most part, it's, like, impossible for, like, big streamers to, like, read everything. So, like, I wonder how they do it. Like, do you just, like, skim and, like, try to monitor, like, the most recent, I suppose? Yeah, because it just seems impossible, especially for, like, the bigger streamers and stuff, who has, like, hundreds of people. How do you do that? That's freaking insane. I need to train myself to, like, kind of, like, figure out a strategy for that. That's insane. I told Ace if they need help with the Discord store, I can help. Dude, Ace is stubborn, man. Ace is hella stubborn. Once Ace has his sight set on something, he's gonna see it through to the end. I have a 30 out of 38. Oh, if we need to guarantee. Oh, awesome, Malachi. And wait, what the? Welcome on in, Malachi. Wait, did you just join, or did I miss something? If I missed it, so sorry, man. Welcome on in, dude. Welcome, welcome. Wow, but cool. Let's see. So you said I have a 30 out of 38 for needed guaranteed S rank. Should I go for... Oh, okay. Malachi, worst question to ask if I'm indecisive. Okay, Malachi, let me ask you this. Okay, so I'm gonna go with how I would do it. So with your Starlight Billy, do you have a team... Or do you have, like... give me a little bit more deets. Do you have, like, Dylan, Lucia... did you pick up, well, how's your Yinhu looking? How's the Yinhu looking? And also, if you pick up Orphe, honestly, Orphe is just great overall, but let's be real, she shines the most with Sanby. Do you have Sanby, or are you interested in her? Because I think if 100%, if you plan on getting Sanby, I think Orphe is crazy good. Or if you have Sanby and you don't mind, like, Seed, because Sanby Seed still goes pretty dang hard as well. So if you have Seed and you don't mind using Seed paired with Ambi, I think that's also, like, a good way for you to just be like, yep, my Ambi team is good. I have the dual DPS in Seed and Ambi, and then you can form another team with your Starlight Billy. Who do you like more? Yeah, exactly. Also that question, too. I'm assuming you love both of them, which is why you're indecisive, like me. Because when you love everybody, indecisive every single day, baby. Big streamers just look at chat in one reader. Big streamers just look at chat, look at one read. Yeah, I think so too, Dennis, yeah. I know I can full clear, but I figured it out. Oh, yeah. Do you have Yishun, Yidhari, Lucia, Dylan? Only Yishun. Oh! So you have Yishun. So you actually have another Rupture DPS here. Interesting. So if you were to add Starlight Billy, your Rupture coverage would be pretty damn good. You actually have a lot of Rupture. Oh my goodness, are you planning on getting Banyue and completing, like, the Rupture squad? That is a lot of Ruptures. Lucia's a good start, though. Even if you... Oh, you don't actually have Lucia. Okay. But that's fine. Ace doesn't either. Trust me, it'll probably still work. Like, I think Ace's team that he's planning to do is, because Ace, again, doesn't pull for much. And I don't think he's planning on pulling for Lucia, going hard save mode. So he's going to use... I think he's going to use his Billy. And I think he's going to use, of course, Yinhu. Because Yinhu is just one of the best A-rank options for Billy. And then I think he's just gonna go with I think he says he's gonna go with Pulchra as well. Which if you have M6 Pulchra, it's fair play. Pulchra, essentially, if you guys don't know, she if you look, like, I know I don't have my mouse showing, but if you just legitimately read the last sentence, this is the cool thing about Pulchra is that after she applies the binding trap, all units aftershock damage is increased by 30%. So she is kind of locked behind being an aftershock support, but with her M6, let's see what that says. Whew, okay, once you get the M6, it says, the second paragraph, the additional ability business partner and binding trap effect now also applies to all damage types, not just aftershock. So she essentially converts that aftershock buff to just being, like, the flat damage, which is great. So, you know, and that's, hey, lo and behold, actually, Pulchra works with attack and rupture, so this is gonna be very good for, a budget option for Billy, or Starlight Billy. So yeah, Ace has his team kind of locked and set, I guess, until he gets the M6 Haramasa. Then he'll start building in, I would assume, or we just go M6 Hugo. But I would assume he'll probably try to complete the best in slot teams for these DPS. But we'll ask him when he gets back. Do you have Sanby, Trigger, and or Seed? Sanby, Seed, Trigger. Yeah, these are good questions as well. So does your Ambi. No. Okay, Malachi. Do you plan on getting her? If you plan on getting her, I think she would be a great pickup if you don't have Orphe. Or Seed. I would say Ambi can honestly pair really well. She shines better, in my opinion, with Orphe than she does with Seed. But there are some situations where it's actually really good to have Seed, because we're currently in a meta where having double electric is actually really strong. So Seed is, of course, meant to be paired with Cecilia, but when you pair her with Ambi, she also works as well, especially since they both attack electric. So if you have Seed already and you feel like you like Sanby, you can probably skip on Orphe if you are debating this hard, and just because your Ambi team is essentially, like, kind of golden. Once you get, like, maybe, like, a trigger to, like, fill in that third slot, and then you can probably work on another project that you want, right? Or if you don't have Seed, Orphe would be great, because she's, like, the best with Sanby. Are you interested in getting her? Yes, exactly. Very good question. It all boils down to, are you planning on getting Sanby? Because if you get Sanby, you probably have to look at what style of Sanby comp you want. Do you like having, like, the double attack or playstyle? Or do you prefer more of, like, the hyper carry style? Because, when it comes to Seed versus Orphe, Seed actually requires quite a lot of management. Her buff, essentially, if you guys don't know, Seed essentially buffs, like, she actually has, like, Astra tier buffs. The only downside is, like, her buffs are pretty hard to manage, and it takes a lot of awareness, because you, essentially how Seed works is your main attacker and Seed will have a buff. And once they both have a buff, you will get a mega buff. As soon as one of the buffs for a character falls off, you will lose said mega buff. So it takes a lot of management between the double buffs to kind of maintain the mega buff. Orphe might not be as worth. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would say if you don't plan on getting Sanby, I would probably pass on the Orphe for now. She's still a very good character, but, like, you really just want to have, like, a really good slot for her. Billy has stronger banner overall. Yeah, this banner is absolutely insane. Especially if you're missing, like, maybe, like, another Rupture Fire. Like, for example, you probably don't have Banyue, because you didn't mention Banyue as one of your Ruptures there. Monato could be kind of a nice pickup, especially with Pulchra. Sorry, Pulchra. I've read Pulchra right there, but especially with Yinhu. Or do you have Pulchra and Pan Yinhu? Exactly. Only lectures that has Haramasa, regular Anton, and... Oh! You actually have Haramasa. That is interesting. Well, if you plan on getting Seed, I can imagine a world where Haramasa Seed could be pretty fun. With Orphe, though, you really want to have, like, an Aftershock team. Orphe is pretty specific to Aftershock. Most of her damage sources is essentially all converted to Aftershock. So, yeah, if you don't really have an Aftershock team, it might be a little bit rough. And low-key, Sanby actually boosts, like, Aftershock damage as well, which is kind of nice. So that's why they're, like, kind of made for each other, especially with her, like, buffs as well. Yeah, she essentially just, if you look at the awakened potential, look at that, dude. This is why Ambi is a freaking, like, she's winning, man. She's one of the winners of this potential vision thing. Like, your aftershock damage for your squad members is just freaking so juiced, dude. So Orphe already does a bunch of damage, but now your Ambi is making your Orphe do even more freaking juice. It's freaking crazy, dude. This team is really freaking good, man. I really love this team. I have Poker at... Oh, 4 out of 6. Malachi? That is still pretty close. I think that's actually pretty fair. Like, you're actually really close. So, yeah. I mean, I think looking for Billy could be kind of good. You might actually be rocking the same style of team as Ace, which is kind of funny. Because, yeah, Ace is going to rock Billy, Pokora, and Yinhu. I guess the only thing is they both do, like, a previous assist, so that could be kind of funny. But you kind of run into the same issue. You run Anbi, Trigger, and Pokora, because Pokora and Trigger and Yinhu, they do, like, the previous assist. So that'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of a funny little order there. I got a Genshin advert. Anpon Yinhu? Level 20, 0 out of 6. Okay, that's okay, Malachi. I think what's most important is having the agent. Their levels and their skills, I'm not worried too much about that because, you know, after a couple days, you can just build resources to build them up. The Mindscape and the raw copy of the agent, definitely more important. Yinhu, of course, he's going to be great if you have Mindscapes for him, but even his M1 copy is still really good and a nice option. So I think this Billy banner is looking pretty solid. But I will say, like, your Rupture team looks kind of good. I mean, you're getting by with your Yi Xuan, it looks like, and you're getting by with even Yidhari. So that's kind of cool. But I will say, down the road, if you plan on getting Lucia, man, having Billy just adds to your Rupture lineup, and then your Rupture lineup is just freaking insanely good. You can tell I don't play a lot of people anymore. Yeah, just pull from Miyabi. Yeah, Miyabi's the answer all. Congratulations, you technically use Billy. You can technically use Billy. Yeah, Silly is fine for the team. Orphe shines with Sambi, Seed, Trigger, Poker. Yeah, exactly. So if those characters interest you, I would probably consider getting Orphe, because Sambi is just really good with, like, Aftershock overall, which is what Orphe does. And, you know, Seed is just great with Obel overall and Anbi, so that's great. Only pulled for Ellen, Hugo, Yi Xuan, Evelyn, Astra, and Shengguang. Oh, pretty early. Wow, okay, Malachi. Interesting. Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna... Interesting. Honestly, Malachi, I think we want to try to see if we can complete that, Honestly, actually, no. You can use your Ye Shengguang. Like, this is the team... Like, I'm trying to see how many teams we can form for you to, like, with these agents you have, and, like, who needs more, like, investment. Like, you have Ye Shengguang, which is great. And I'm assuming you have Zhao as well. And you have Astra. You can pair them together if you're not using your Evelyn. I would just start looking at completing teams. Like, do you like using Evelyn, Astra? And if you do, then we need to try to complete this third. Lighter would be a good option. Dylan would be another good option. A lot of good options. But I'm seeing, like, we're missing, like, a third for, like, the slot. And Evelyn, because she hasn't been getting, like, the crazies of buffs for her since she hasn't rerun or, like, seen much buffs that, like, benefit her, she might struggle quite a bit, honestly. Well, you have exactly, you do have Ye Shengguang. Yeah, but another good physical character could help, right. Sally, I'm the type to obtain... Oh! Sally, I'm the type to go for obtain the no mindscapes. Oh. So wait, Malachi, so are you saying you like to go for more characters, or do you like going for mindscapes? How about W engines? That's fair. My luck with this suck. I tried to make my W engine good though. Wait, do you get exotic weapons or just nothing? I only have one. Oh, 1-star Yi Xuan W engine. We'll pull that at least. Who do you poker again? Keep in mind. Who do I use Pokora with again? Keep in mind I have, like, no one. Oh, Ash. So if your Pokora is M6, you can honestly slot her in quite a lot of teams, so long as you can get her additional passive or additional ability online. The most important is her additional ability. So you can pair her with essentially, like, as a budget option with any attack or rupture team. Because you need to get this additional ability online. But that only works if you have M6. If you don't have M6, she's kind of specific to only Aftershock. Because her buff without M6 is only Aftershock specific. So that would be like Anbi, for example. Anbi, Orphe would be great options. Palkor is usable with Yishun, Lucia, Sammy, Astra. To be honest, my only level 6 are Shungang, Evelyn, Nicole. Oh, interesting, Malachi. Honestly, that's fine. That's a very good start. We all got to start somewhere. Do you have Xiao, Malachi? Do you have Xiao? Because you have Xiao, 100% build up the Xiao. Yi Shungang and Xiao goes insanely hard. Trust me, that team is just really strong. And then you slot in a third. Like, they don't even have to be like Dylan or like Suna. They can be like an Astra or like a Seed even, and that team would still slap. So if you don't want to invest into a third member to get that team like more juiced, just stick with the Astra, and then you can save all your polychromes for like another team that you want to finish, you know? Because, I mean, man, Ye Shungang with Zhao, just slot in any third, they'll probably get the job done still. Palkor is really underrated. Yeah, Palkor, Piper, Nicole. Yeah, exactly, dude. The A-rank team, dude. More characters rather than Mindscapes. Hey, Malachi, I am exactly the same, dude. I enjoy playing a lot of characters. I think having more agent coverage is always nice. And so that's why I'm always spreading my resources more thin than kind of stockpiling them for one. So nobody XT. Korn, Yeshunga, Nicole, Nakamada. Not gonna lie, one of the Palkor Mindscapes should have made her not use an exorcist. Yeah, I agree, Taylor. That is like the interesting thing about Palkor. You're right, dude. That she does cost an extra assist point, right? Xiao was free, of course. Why wouldn't I want a free character? Okay. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's fair. I guess you did pull for Ye Shunguang, so you should have been able to pick up the Xiao. So yeah, just build up the Xiao, and yeah, you have Ye Shunguang and Xiao, and that's looking pretty damn good. Xiao was free, Labubu. Oh, free only if you claimed it. You could have missed it somehow. Maybe you didn't notice the new menu that they got rid of, by the way. It's funny. So they had a new button, a new menu for O, right? And dude, Ace hated that menu. Ace hated that new menu. It's like, why do we need this new menu? And then later on, like the next version, they got rid of that new menu. It was so funny. But they put like the all new program and stuff inside there. Bedtime. Oh, awesome. Okay, have a good night, Ash. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. And yeah, we'll keep you updated on if we are doing polls on Ace's account. Yeah, we'll let you know how those polls go. But have a good night, and thank you so much for hanging out. So just go Billy? It's really hard because I feel like that there needs like. You could also honestly just save too, Malachi. Like, Season 3 is coming. Because, like, if you... It's just really hard to tell somebody, like, who to pull for. Without really knowing too much context of, like, what you're trying to achieve in the game. Like, are you trying to clear, like, the daily assaults and stuff? Like, what is your goal for the game? And, like, what you want to try to achieve? Okay, you don't want to save. You have a spending problem. Alright, awesome. So, screw saving. We are either getting Billy or we are getting Orphe. Well, easy answer then. If you don't plan on getting Sambi, I would definitely just get the Billy, because this banner, in my opinion, has a lot of value, especially with the Yinhu. If you can get a nice couple pickup of Yinhu, honestly, even Monato. Monato is a great fire, a rupture DPS, man. He'll help definitely easily get you some nice, like, 1-2 stars in, like, Daily Assault and stuff like that. But man, if you can build up this Yinhu just has a lot of value. He can be a team with your Monato in the future. If, say, you get like a Lucia and you upgrade your Billy. There's just a lot of... This banner just has great value, man. You're getting Monato and Yinhu. And for now, since you don't have Lucia, of course Billy's gonna take the Yinhu. So we go with that, man. Velina is worth it. Are we a whale? I mean, you play T2. You hate to see it. I don't know. I only brought one DLC. Just watch a Twitch stream. Oh, okay. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, if you really want to pull this version right this instant, Malachi, I would probably go for Billy. I think Billy is just going to be, like, very good in terms of having, like, that physical rupture coverage. And, like, you don't really have, like, a spot for your Orphe, but I feel like there's, like, a lot of A ranks that can make Billy still shine, such as your Yinhu and stuff like that, so... Alright. Cool. Well, I'm caught up in chat and doesn't look like any more questions. Okay. Since Ace isn't back yet, let me just hop onto his account. And you guys can take a look at his account. We never really done that. But yeah, let me switch over and go onto Ace's account. And let's just take a look at Ace's account. You guys get to see his stash, dude. Ace has been saving super hard for Haramasa, man. So let's take a peek at Ace's secret stash. Let me go to the here. Okay, everything covered. Okay, I don't want to leak Ace's info. He's probably gonna give me the big boot to the booty. So let's not do that. Yeah, you guys can still hear me. Awesome. Let me just switch over very quickly. And let's take a peek at Ace's account, dude. You guys get to see Ace's account. Very cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, cool, cool. Logging in, logging in. Whoa, look at that. Boom. Damn, this has been a very interesting stream. We just talked for a majority of it. Felt kind of cool though, honestly, yeah? Man. Okay, loading in, loading in. What do we have here? Alrighty, we should be a go. Here we go. So this is Ace's new account. He still has 10 posts that he's gonna claim when he comes home. But man, this account is pretty dang stacked, dude. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at Ace's account. So Ace has 90,000 polychromes with 57 encrypted master tape, which feels pretty dang good. He's gonna have 10 more, right, from the all-new program. So we'll have 67. The stash is looking pretty damn, yeah, 96. Yeah, Taylor, Ace has been on the grind when it comes to saving, dude. He's been just not been pulling. Man, I think it's been over 6 months. Like, the search history is probably... Oh, we actually have a search history! Who... This must be Banyue. I mean, I guess it hasn't been 6 months yet since Banyue, right? But this should say Koeda here? Do we pass Koeda? Wait, why are we... Wait, so... Hang on, hang on. We pulled on 1225. We failed there. Was there another banner we pulled on? Oh, no. He went a little extra because we needed a couple posts for... for the outfit and stuff like that. So, yeah. These are all still within the same banner. But, yeah. I mean, as you can see... Ace is already pretty close to the guarantee, which is why he felt like it probably wasn't that engaging of a poll history, or polling session. But, I mean, we could hit it right now, and that could be content, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of cool. He's 52 right now. We do start at 90, right? Once we hit, like, 15 searches remaining, that'll be the soft pity. So, yeah, anything we can hit early would be really good for Ace. And Ace also wanted the W engine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared about this one, man, because me personally, I just fail a lot of 75s. So I would feel horrible if I failed this thing for Ace, man. But this banner has a lot of value for Ace because Ace does use Monato, and we're lacking and missing Monato's W1. So this is a nice pickup for Monato. Very cool. Damn. And yeah, it's funny because Ace moved around some keys, so I'm not too familiar with like some of his key settings. For example, I think he changed his previous swap. So, like, if you guys didn't know, you of course hit the spacebar to like switch characters. But the previous swap is on C, so I kind of just used the default. But I think Ace moved some stuff around. I think his previous swap, he moved from C to Alt. So I kind of trained myself a little bit because sometimes I do help him do his dailies. When he skips, I'm like, no, I'm not skipping. I'm gonna help you stack up that Haramasa fund. So I do try to go on his account to sometimes help out with the dailies, because he helps me with some of mine too. So yeah, I kind of just familiarize myself with previous swap as Alt, and it just takes a while. Cool. But yeah, I guess we'll wait here for Ace. Ace should be back any minute now, and then if he gives us the go, I guess we'll do some polls, but we shall see. All for the Haru fun. Exactly, Spade. What, there's a polychrome guide function now? Yeah, Monkai. It's really cool. I was talking about it the other day, but I really like this system. as like a good way to tell how many polychromes you can get within a version. Again, more information is key, right? Say, for example, you're like, damn, do I hit Billy now or do I save? Do I have enough for guaranteed Valina? So, like, you know, I can do some Billy posts. That kind of thing. You can do a lot of planning. So, I think this is useful. It'll help you calculate how many posts you're can essentially gain. And then, yeah, just kind of plan accordingly. More information is knowledge. Very good. Yeah, they literally just added it. Exactly, Ken. Such a cool change. Yes, let's see the horror. You guys want to see the horror? All right, let's see Ace's horror really quick. Not gonna lie, give me Bella's outfit in the picture of the new Eridu. Oh, that would be nice, Malachi. Lots of cool outfits in the version. Yeah, yo, right? Low-key? Some of them, dude, they, honestly, a lot of the outfits in the version updates have been, like, kind of killing it, man. Like, and that's the funny part. A lot of people would buy these, but I guess they don't want to, like, have too many outfits. I don't really know why. Like, you taking a look at NTE? NTE had a lot of outfits, right? So, oh my god, I'm here! I'm here! Welcome back, Ace! I don't know if you noticed, but this is actually your account. This is my account now. Cheers! Cheers! I got Dunkin' here. Some nice cherry refresher. Cheers to that, mate. The one with the striped shirt and short jeans? Yeah, this one is nice. Very cool. All right, Ace, so just to finalize, do you want me to do your pose? Are you sure? Like, I don't think anyone's gonna, like, mind if you just do the pose on your own account. Everyone started, like, crying because it's kind of our final... Oh, wait, that's so... Oh, dude, that's so sweet, dude. It is the final house meeting. You're right. Yeah, wait, was this, like, only the seniors, Ace? Or is this, like, everybody? Was it like, the whole dorm, or was it only, like, the seniors? But I want Bella's outfit of that in the future. Oh, yeah. Not everyone. Damn. I mean, the more reason to cry, right? Because all of the seniors are there. All the juniors and sophomores and stuff were like, oh, man. Goodbye, seniors. The whole boarding house. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, no, that's so sweet, man. Very wholesome, dude. I mean, I'm sure this happens every year, right? Where, like, there's probably a lot of tears on the last final. Like, can you imagine? You've been having a meeting for the same date for the whole year. And now, some of the people won't be in your life anymore, right? I mean, that's just life overall. But, like, you know, that's not to take away from some of the heartwarming moments, such as these. But, all right. All right, Ace. Well, if you're sure, we'll do the pose. Let's go. So we did show off some of your history here. This is indeed Banyue's banner. We did confirm that because we did see a Kaleda in here. So this is your last time doing some pose. And yeah, I mean, we're a couple pity in. This is where the Kaleda is from the Banyue banner. So let's go ahead and do it then. All right, Ace. Well, we start at 90. 90 is minus 52. What, we're 38 in? We're 38 pose in. Wow. All right, let's go. Here we go. If I can hit within the 50s... Oh, we will hit... Actually, we don't even have to touch your polychromes. You have enough encrypted master tape. This is great, but, yo, the more encrypted master tape we save, the better. Let's get some cheers in here, guys. Let's go. Let's hit Ace. His Starlight Billy. If I hit it here, I'll be very happy. Oh, my God. Crap, man. Okay. Ace still needs a lot of stuff on this band. Yo, more A ranks is good. More A ranks is good for Ace. Ace wants both Monato and Yinhu. So a lot of value there. Damn, dude. Yo, Ace, isn't your Monato? Like, wait, I have to take a look. I think Ace's Monato is, we'll take a look after, but I swear his Monato is like M0, dude. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Yo, let's hit. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay, that's fine. You know, it just means more opportunities for some A-rank mindscapes. He's like M1 or something. Oh, that's okay. Whoa, he's like M3 now. That's pretty good. We got an off banner here. God damn it, we got Ben. More on banner would be good. Let's try to get some Yinhus. That would be kind of nice. It's pretty rare for both of them to be on the banner. Come on! Wanna get in early here. Bro, give me the freaking multi-A ranks. Okay, the Monato is kind of building up. We probably want to get some Yinhu in here as well. If I do this pull, we'll be at 12. Let's start singling up from here. Every tape saved could be valuable for Ace. So this one might be a little bit tricky. Let's try to hit one more A rank. One more A rank would be kind of nice here. Let's hit those A ranks. Exactly, dude. If we can hit 2 before Billy, that would be kind of nice. Come on, Amy. Amy, you cowards! God damn it. It's a B. A rank. Let's see. When did they say A rank is coming? Let's see. A rank is coming in. Oh, 3. Okay, so we'll at least hit like maybe 2 if we get lucky. Alrighty, another B. Of course, of course. Damn, we have to do like 4 more of these. Huh, man. Sorry, Ace. I was really hoping we could at least hit a freaking early, man. But it's still pretty good because you got Kaleda early, so it's not like we went the full distance because technically we got an early Kaleda, which is always nice. Maybe we'll get lucky on the W engine. Hey, this A rank. Oh, it was guaranteed. But let's see. Who do we get? Can we get Yinhu? Yinhu would be kind of nice. Oh my god, bro! We keep losing the A rank 50-50s. Is this a bad sign? Almighty Creator, refine Ace's luck that oh, we got a little bit of an early! Hey! So this is guaranteed, guys, so no risk here. This is indeed Billy because we lost to Kaleda, but this is a little bit earlier. This is a little bit earlier. Yeah, this is actually pre-soft pity. My Yinhu is over. I said it. Wait, Dennis. Yo, Dennis, we need you to run it back for the W engine. Billy Kid. Freaking cool, dude. He is so cool. Welcome home, Billy. Woo! Let's go, Ace. Your 3rd DPS. Let's freaking go. He's so... Dude, I love his fit, man. His fit is so freaking badass, dude. Oh my god, let's take another look. Let's take another look. Holy smokes, dude. What a badass. I hope potential Vision Lighter, if that was to ever come, would make it so Billy and Lighter can be on the same team. That would be freaking cool. I would love double red scarf. Freaking sick. I'm gonna take a picture of... Ace, I'll take a picture of this for you. Oh, not that one. Boom. Beautiful. He has actually 2 sparkles. Very nice. All right. All right. Well, Ace, we still have 21 pulls, and we are now at the 90 searches for Haramasa. But this is probably the last agent Billy Ace is gonna pull for, and then probably just go on the full saving. Damn, pretty impressive that Billy can even touch a little bit the Haru's fund. So yeah, all right. Well, Ace, are we sure we're going in on this? Do you want me to do this? Oh my god, I hope I can get some good luck. How are we looking in the history here? How is it looking? Let's hit the W. That's the spirit, man. We're gonna hit this. Okay, so Ace did pull for Hugo's W engine, the Myriad Eclipse, and I believe this was actually coming off of a fail. So actually, Ace actually failed his own W engine as well, I believe. So maybe, I don't actually know. I also failed. Ace and I are just failing on 75s, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we also failed Hugo's W engine. This should be one of the standard W engines here that's coming up. Oh my goodness. What the heck? It doesn't even show. But yeah. What's with the spades? That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't freaking know either. Oh no, the sun is... Oh my god, Dennis, I'm so sorry. Let's wrap this up, and then we'll call it there. Thank you so much, guys. Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna hit it right here for Ace. Let's freaking go, man! Oh man, dude, imagine. Hey, there is still some pretty valuable W engines on it. Yes, this is good. Ace needs... honestly, the more Monato W engines, the better, because Ace actually is building up the Monato. And I think W5 Monato would go really freaking hard. We got one... Yes, we got one copy, dude. We got one copy, man. This is a start. This is a start. And your Piper's not done. Wait, Ace is actually low-key building up Piper as well, man. Ace doesn't have M6 Piper. Wait, this is a big win. Like, Piper is like, Ace's like main anomaly damage dealer. I think we also have Grace, but yo, low-key, kind of good. Here we go, 20 pulls. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, if we hit it here, we don't have to touch the Polychrome stash. No! Oh man, I'm getting a little scared now, man. Oh, double A rank though, this is good. This is good. Can we hit more Monotos? Yes, let's go. You have W2 now, Ace. And you even have a Yinhu W engine here, though I think the Monoto is just much better for him compared to Yinhu's for his. But Yinhu's W engine is still a good win as well, but it looks like you already have a copy. Okay, sorry, but it looks like we have to touch a little bit of the fun. I really hope we don't have to dive too much into the Polychrome stash for Haramasa, man. Here we go. This is gonna be 30 pulls. Come on, hit it right here, right here, right here, man, right here. Yes! Yes! Suck it, loser! Let's go, Ace! Let's go! Yo, this is a freaking win, man! I'm so happy for him, man. He deserves this one, man. He deserves this one. Yo, let's keep it up. You tried? Chin up. We still have to beat the 75, though, but honestly, even if we lose it, let's not talk. We're gonna beat this shit. We're beating this shit, and we're beating it right now! Come on! Oh, I thought it was coming up. All right, come on. Right here. Right here! Come on, please. Please! Yes! Oh, man, what? Yo! Oh, man, this is why you let your boy do the pose, baby. We don't miss, brother. Not on game day. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? This just saves so much freaking pose, man. Yo, Ace, I'm so happy for you, man. Dude, we only... This is the... We just touched the Polychromes. This is only one pull with touching the Polychromes. Freaking huge win, man. Congratulations to Ace, guys. And thank you for sponsoring our stream with your account pulls. That is freaking beautiful. I'm glad you got rewarded for that, man. Let's freaking go. All right, let's see. Too bad no other... Yo, a double would have been crazy. I would actually love to pick up a couple doubles. I never really got double S ranks before in my life. But yo, an early is very good. Oh! Wait, what? What? What the frick is this? Oh my god! Wait, what is this? What the? You're not even featured here, man! Wait, Ace is actually just eating freaking big, bro. What is this? They just want Ace to have an M6 Monoto. Oh my god, thank you so much, Ace, for the gifted sub to Dennis. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Freaking Ace, man. We're popping off. Oh, thank you so much, Ace. I'm glad. Did I get the sub? You did, Dennis. Oh, man, I'm so glad that the post went well. Congrats to Ace, man. This is a huge win for Ace. You know how many posts we save, essentially, for Haramasa? This is good. Even got a Monoto here as well. On the weapon banner? On the W engine banner? Kind of big there, man. Alright, well, this has actually been a really good weapon banner pull for you, Ace. Very cool. I'm curious to see what your Monoto is at. Wow, very cool, man. Let's take a look at the W engine, dude. So good for Billy, dude. Look at this thing. You get 20 extra crit rate, and then when you launch a special attack, which I'm assuming Billy does a lot, the physical sheer damage increases, stacking up to 2 times. Wow. So you get 20% physical sheer damage. Damn, dude. I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna be unconditional. That's insane. Very good. Congratulations, man. Wow, let's freaking go. Wait, so we're actually a little bit in too. So yo, when you start getting the Haramasa W engine, you're already 6 in. Pretty good. Very nice. How much did... Yo, you still have 96k. Pretty good, man. This is freaking awesome, dude. You, man, wow. Still pretty good. Oh my god, let me catch up on chat, guys, and then we can start wrapping it up, man. Congratulations to Ace, man. Yo, that's so cool. Maybe when because me and Ace, generally speaking, for a new character, I always hit up Ace on call, and we always go over the character's kit, like check out the animations and stuff like that. Man, you can probably do it now too, Ace, because since we actually have the same character. That's freaking cool. Holy cow, let me catch up on chat, guys. Oh god. Oh my god, at least one Monito. I am on ads, dude, ads. Oh, guys, if there's ever... Aw, thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you so much, Dennis. Oh my goodness, man. For the gifted. Wait, what is this? Wait, Ace, you did another one? Wait, you're crazy, Ace. My god, Ace. Slow down there, buddy. Thank you so much, Ace. Man, Ace is really excited, dude. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ace. God damn, what a sponsor. Let's see. Oh yeah, guys, if there's ever an ad break, let me know. I should probably honestly monitor those, just so like you guys don't miss any of the cool stuff that's happening, such as the pose. Like you're on the pity or something. Oh my god, I'll be like, yo, ad break coming. So I'll wait for everyone so we don't get so we don't miss any of the cool stuff. We got monitor engine, good. Yeah, Piper and monitor. Yeah, exactly, dude. A lot. Yeah, 1 minute. I was missing his engine. Yeah, dude. Ace has been missing the monitor W engine. That's why it's a good pickup here. I was missing. Yep, we didn't hit on the second multi. That's yeah. Unfortunate. One monitor engine, one Yinhu engine. Almost done with ads. Oh, sorry, kitten. Sorry. Usually, I should probably look at the chat a bit more when I'm doing the polls. Generally, when I'm doing the polls, I go on like a whole session. I'm kind of just locked into the polls. I'm so sorry about that. But thank you, Ace, for like hitting everybody up with the what's going on. Almighty Creator Refine Ace is what the Johnny's using. Your vigor is that. Oh my god, whoa. Dennis, refine! We hit the S rank! That's right, man! Thank you for the refinement! I'm back! Welcome back! Yes, we freaking hit, man! So this was the hit for, Billy. Well, the Billy was guaranteed, but the W engine was not. That is freaking cool. And we got it really early. Ace, thank me later. Exactly, Streama Locktail! Oh my god, dude. That's actually kind of crazy, because I pulled, like, 4 times on Honkai Star Rail off stream, and I did lose. So, like, we really gotta wonder how much of that is, like, really true, man. Holy god. Yeah, my Star Rail luck has been going downhill. But I did pull for Premia on the new account, and we did lose for Premia on the new account, so... it kind of balanced it out, I suppose. Monitor, what a loaded pull. That was a crazy pull. This is a crazy multi. Yeah, that last multi was absolutely insane. Wait, we're popping off. Did I get the sub? You did, Dennis. Oh, man, congrats. We're so popping off. Okay, wait, Twitch reset. Wait, what? I sent it to the wrong Dennis? You gave it to an account named Dennis? Wait, what? It's fine. I think you can get a refund. Wait, what? That's insane. Wait, so you sent it to the wrong Dennis? Oh, you sent it to just Dennis? Wait, Ace, we gotta wrap up the stream and we can try to see if we can get, how we can revert that. If you were to gift, though, I'm sure there's, like, an option we can just gift it to the people viewing in our community, like, our chat. So, you don't have to, like, probably gift it to anyone, like, random, just in case. So, probably use the chat if you want to gift somebody there. But thank you so much, Ace. Too generous, man. Johnny, guess what? I sent Almighty Creator Refine Aces exactly just as S-Wing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I had to type out a name. Oh, probably use, yeah, let's probably use the other feature. Because I'm pretty sure you can gift direct subs for people in chat. So you don't have to, like, type out the name. Can probably fat finger or mistype or something. So, yeah, let's take a peek at your Mancho.
You want to become a hero too?
Oh man, let's freaking go. Billy deserves to be a favorite, surely, right, Ace? I have permission to do that, yeah?
Take your time. I'm listening.
Oh my god, do you how many is he M6? That would be so freaking crazy. What are we at? Oh my god, wait! Yo, Ace, that last monitor on the weapon banner was actually his M6. That's actually kind of cracked. What are the odds of that happening, man? You know what the odds are? I'll tell you what the odds are. The odds are all of the A-rank characters and all of the A-rank W engines. And you just divide that by 1 because there's only one Monato that we were chasing for. So, that is insanely crazy luck. That is I want to express again that this was the W engine channel. This was the signal search for the W engine, which means characters aren't guaranteed. Monato is featured, but his W engine is featured on the W engine banner. So this was a crazy pickup to just wrap up the Monato because we didn't have an M6 Monato. That's freaking crazy. What a script. Jimmy, did you script this? This went too good. Oh my god. Congratulations to Ace, man. I'm very happy for him. And we even got a Piper. Hey, we're sitting at the M2 Piper, baby. Very good, very good. And then, oh, I'm gonna check on... Did we not get a single Yi? Wait, Ace, we didn't get a single Yinu? That's fine. He's sitting at M4. Maybe after a couple stable channel pulls or something, you'll just get the M6. But at least Monato was done. That's really cool. Very nice. All right. Damn. Holy luck. Yeah, exactly, kitten. That was insane. We are so popping off. Oh, my God. I will give you a whole... What? Yeah, Ace, don't do that. Maybe... Okay, you can do that if I hit every single... Oh, if we... Oh, I guess you're doing the post. But maybe if you hit every single Haramasa 50-50... Sure, we'll allow it, because that's a huge win if you can beat every single 50-50 for Haramasa. But damn. Do that now, bonk you, right? I'll take it. Alright, guys, well, thank you so much for tuning in. That's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much. Sorry that it took so long as well, but it's been fun, man. Thank you so much for everyone hanging out. We had a fun day today. We'll be back on Saturday for some tower climb with our Starlight Billy. I'm gonna build him up, and yeah, we'll go from there. And thank you, Ace, for letting me do your pose, and I'm glad you won the 75 and got a very nice early. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much, Ken, for hanging out. Thank you so much, Spade, Dennis, everybody in the chat. Who else is there? Taylor, you still here, buddy? Damn, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much to everybody, and we'll see you very soon. Dennis, it's morning for you. Oh, good morning, Dennis. I might as well stay awake the entire day now. I'm gonna cancel my... Oh my god, Dennis, I'm so sorry, man. Yo, honestly, you could probably still get a couple... Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for Ace for the reminder. Safe travels, Spade. If anyone didn't know, Spade is going back to Japan, dude. So safe travels. And yeah, man, hope to catch you still in the next one. If there's any difficulties with the scheduling, let us know, man. I may be on playing during the stream. No problem, Spade. No problem, dude. Discord server very soon. And yeah, we can talk about your schedule there as well. So like, if you know, moving it helps for the summer, definitely let us know, man. Because man, we love having you, dude. So thank you so much, man. And safe travels. Oh, space safe travels if the pilots act them hit. Yeah, hit us up, man. We got you, man. Shoot, we'll throw you back to Japan if we have to. Your streak. Oh, I know, right? Wait, well, damn it, that's so true, man. The streak. Maybe we can like sneak in stream for 1 minute. Type something in. Maybe, yes, babe, do that, dude. Hop in for 1 minute, say, I'm here for attendance check, you know, like, your teacher asks you, say, I'm here, and then, perfect, man. You made it in. Shit, I will extend stream and shall not end it until you say something in the chat. It's a promise, man. I'll AFK if I have to. Man, that's crazy. Catapult safely. Exactly, we'll catapult him safely. Safety first. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, but honestly, don't worry too much about the stream streak as well. I know we talk about it and we joke about it, but not a big deal, man. We all know where the love is, so thank you so much, guys. And Spade, thank you so much, dude. Safe travels, and we hope to catch you, man. All right, guys, well, have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bang, boo, bounce, dude. Here we go. Let's go. Have a good one, guys. Peace.